So a year ago, February 13th, 2019, I hadn't done a podcast for my old Enough About Me podcast since January 24th. I went down to Atlanta, gave a couple of updates. My last podcast was January 24th, 2019, titled Kirk's Mailbag, Atlanta Bound, Show Updates, and More. Kirk, it's 36 minutes. Kirk is headed to Atlanta for the big game. He details his plans for next week at Radio Row, gives an update on his radio.com show, and answers other listener questions in his mailbag. I did one a week before that, one 14 days before that. I did in January and February, combined, a total of 5 shows. It doesn't appear that any of which were longer. One was 21 minutes. One was 35 minutes. One I just mentioned. And the one was 42 minutes. And then the fifth one was 20 minutes. Did this in as I've said before, a shit producer studio in whatever that station is with Carson and Kennedy. Those assholes. With a moron producer who couldn't figure anything out. It was a disaster. They were lying to me the whole time, and I was being buried. And a year later, for the second day in a row, I start the show telling you that we set a record. We don't have the fastest sellout in Wilbur history. We do not. We have the 2 fastest sellouts in Wilbur history. 3 minutes and 6 minutes. A combined 9 minutes for 2,200 seats.
Congratulations.
Awesome. I was asked if I wanted to do 2 or 3 more. I said, nope, we're going to leave them wanting. But 2 sellouts and an incredible comeback story. And there's a lesson to be learned. If you believe in yourself out there, dreamers, if you believe in yourself and you trust your talent, you can walk out, you can kick your way out of a job, go somewhere else where they believe in you and they leave you alone and let you use your talent, and off to the races you go. And also, I think the fans, obviously, of course, are a major part of it as well. They understand. They were with me that whole time, even on those shit podcasts. They were like, well, let's not give up on this guy yet. Let's not quite give up on him. They didn't. And here we are now. Unbelievably, yesterday, again at noon, I sign on. I couldn't get tickets for either one of my shows on Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I couldn't get through either.
I was shut out. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was shut out both times.
I just did it because I wanted to see what everyone was having to go through.
Exactly. I wanted to experience it. So I went on there. I would have grabbed a couple my thought was I was going to buy a couple of tickets and then just do a thing here with them,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I was right away in the queue, and it was just bouncing around. That's when you texted me. You said there was 4 tickets left.
Yeah, when I finally got through and it showed me the seating chart, there were 4 tickets left.
Yeah. So, and then it was over. And, I understand the complaints yesterday from the fans. I understand because they're passionate and they're crazy, and I totally get that. Yesterday was not a scalper, fucking grab fest. That's not what happened yesterday.
I was looking around yesterday at Vivid Seats and some of the other scalper sites, and they didn't have any available.
No, I saw a couple. I mean, they had some, but
something popped up on Craigslist.
This was you guys again going crazy for the show, and I almost have to apologize to you. I underestimate sometimes how crazy the fan base is for this show, how rabid they are, and now I'm beginning to finally wrap my head around what I'm creating here. And I said it yesterday. I said the Boston Garden. I apologize. That's small potato thinking. I mean, they're gonna have to build us an arena. I think one of our friends, our great casino friends at Penn National, who we love.
We could also go to Gillette. What's the capacity at Gillette?
Like 70,000 if you get seats on the ground. Okay. Well, I will say, funny you mentioned that, Steve. Let's just say a member of that family reached out to me and they text, I think joking yesterday, saying, if you want to sell out Gillette, let me know.
Oh,
that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I hope you replied in the affirmative.
I might have. And people can joke, and it started with Mike and everyone else. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, we'll see what happens in 4 or 5 years. We'll see what happens in 4 or 5 years.
Well, this was also one of the rare occasions of Kirk being wrong, because you said yesterday you didn't know that it was going to sell out.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I underestimated my own greatness. It's a mistake I'll never make again. My ego has been too small. It's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and swallow everything up and fucking spit it out and swallow up again. It is. I'm stunned. I said yesterday I was semi-stunned these last 48 hours. I understand it's on the 25,000 seat arena. I understand that, but it is a podcast that is selling out a place in 9 minutes. 2,200 seats in 9 minutes. That's fucking crazy.
I think we could have done a double show at the Wang. The capacity there is like, what is it, 3,300, 3,600?
Yeah, well.
But I mean, given how quickly we sold out, I think you could have done back-to-back shows at the Wang. It just would have taken maybe
we're fine here.
2 or 3 days.
This is perfect. It's good. But I am fucking overwhelmed. I know we did this yesterday, but I don't care. Like, we're going to fucking take some victory laps, and we're going to, people who doubted us and gave us shit, you know, they're going to eat shit because there is nobody else in this city. In the city of Boston. Now, we're all over the place, and I always underestimate that too. But nobody else in Boston, no personality selling out fucking Wilbur in 2 shows in 9 minutes. Just not gonna, I mean, it's silly. It's not, and you know, a company let me walk away with that audience. Forget me. They let a loyal audience just go away. It's so fucked up. They're so dumb, but it's great. So, so June, I saw some Twitter account has a chart now of how many days, minutes, and hours or whatever till the show. So we're there and we're working on it. So we'll be ready for that.
I think it's 109 days.
Is that right?
Yes, from today.
Okay. And you're ready for this, Steve?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little worried that I thought about this yesterday because I'm fucking selfless. It's annoying. It really is aggravating. It's annoying having like all these fucking great traits. Like I understand now what Jesus went through. I really do. Like, so if the people go there at 5 to meet us before, are they just going to be sitting there with their hands in their dicks for like an hour and a half till the show starts?
Well, the bar will be open.
Is there sort of an in and out policy with the tickets? Can they leave, come back, or no?
I'll have to ask about that. I don't think so, but we're
going to change that.
All right.
Okay. We don't accept that. Well, here's what we'll tell the Wilbur, okay? No? All right. You don't want 6 sold out shows next year? Fine. Fuck off. That's my message. Kirk Minihane to Wilbur. Fuck off. Why? Are they giving their shit already?
No.
They're fucking with me?
I haven't asked about
Are they fucking with me? Are they fucking with me?
No. They're not.
I don't know why they haven't renamed it yet.
It's being considered.
No,
Wilbur's a terrible
being
name.
Very accommodating.
Yeah. They are?
Yes. A little bit pushy, but accommodating.
What do you mean?
They're demanding, and then they did that thing where they announced the show.
That was not their fault. They're trying to promote their.
That's what I'm saying. They're a little bit.
That's not being pushy though. That's their job.
They're promoting. Maybe pushy is not the right word.
Eager, yeah. They're promoting. They're trying to promote. That's their job. Here's the deal: when you send out things for the Golden Girls puppet show or a Whitney Houston tribute show, you want to let everybody see these. They're not used to people saying, "Hey, hold off promoting the show because it's going to sell out really fast. We're going to piss off scalpers." This is unusual for them. I don't know if you know this or not. These are the 2 fastest selling shows in the history of the Wilbur.
Really?
Yes, that's true. That is a fact. A fact. 1 and 2. Look at these other shows. Jesus Christ, who would go to see these things? They should just have me fucking just go like as like friggin' Jim Ross or as one of the puppets.
I was going to say, you could start opening for these.
Yeah. Yeah, God knows I'll do puppet work. Trust me. If you stick around today, you're going to hear some puppet work.
Maybe you could just tape your podcast at the Wilbur every evening.
It's not the worst idea.
Just to sell out every
night. They have M&M's there and pretzels. I could do it.
I think so, yeah.
Be good. All right. So I thought of that too. So I was thinking of that this morning. I couldn't sleep much last night. I was thinking about already putting the Wilbur show in my head. I'm like the great musical director, Bob Fosse, who, did all the movie All That Jazz is about him. He was so obsessed with making Cabaret and these other things that took over his life. Now that I'm a man of the theater, I am producing, directing, writing, starring in a theater production. I'm like Andrew Lloyd Webber. I am taking this very seriously. I have all these thoughts in my head all the time about the show. I was thinking for these people at the beginning when they shake hands, at least they'll be able to. Yeah, that's the thing. They all like each other anyway, so it'll be like a social meetup.
Yeah,
that's true. But there's gonna be production going on. Will the curtain be closed? So they won't see anything.
We can do it however you want. We can also drop down the projector screen.
I just don't want anybody. There's gonna be stuff going on behind the scenes. Yeah, we got to figure out what to do for an hour and entertain. Maybe a little music, a couple of opening songs from maybe some new stuff from the bands. All right, good. This is going to take over my life. I'm not going to lie to either one of you guys right now. It's affecting the novel a little bit.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well,
Are you still on target for publish?
Who is that?
A Minifan who's about to be blocked.
Wow. Power.
You hear that, you bastards? That's what you get.
Power right there. Will that ever stop or no?
It doesn't show signs of stopping.
Until he officially blocks all of them, I
It
guess.
actually is your fault, though. I mean,
Yeah, it is. It's entirely my fault. It happens at 10 o'clock at night, too.
Does it really?
Yes. It's fucking
You
assholes.
should do it all night. Do it all night. At least they let you sleep during the night.
I have gotten some late calls.
Actually, I take it back. It will never stop because I was thinking it will just be people that heard that one podcast,
No.
but now they're posting it everywhere.
it'll
I'm
never-
sure.
yeah, I'm sure it's off to the
It's
races.
just forever.
The novel right now still has a hard complete date, but I mean now my creative juices have to go somewhere else. I can't.
Well, will it be finished before Dave Portnoy dies?
That's a good question.
These are all
a good question.
These are all great questions.
That's a good question. Will Dave Portnoy be at the Wilbur show?
Not according to doctors.
That's true. I can confirm Erica Nardini will be there. She said she's going
really?
to the first show. Yes, she'll
Excellent.
be there. She will be there.
How'd you get a ticket?
That's a good question. It's good. I don't know if she got one.
I think she's got a hookup.
I heard from so many fucking people. I mean, I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. 150,000 people reached out to me. Wow. I don't know, whatever. 100 people in my life, like get any tickets? Fuck you. What do you think? What do you think I am? We have some tickets for friends and for close friends and family. Like I'm saying, an extraordinarily small amount. And I want to give those away too. These people who love the show should be able to go. I don't want somebody who casually listens to the show just show up there. They're going to be annoyed anyway. They're going to enjoy it.
Or they wouldn't even understand it necessarily.
No.
The people who deserve the tickets are the people who 2 days in a row were sitting there refreshing their browser at 11 o'clock in the morning, feverishly trying to get through. Or the people who camp out outside.
Well, that's true,
That's
too.
true, too.
Did anybody get shut out? Any hardcore fans get shut out both shows?
Yes. Yeah. So there's a couple things that they can do. I know that there are.
I feel bad. I'm kidding.
There are people who had strategies of, me and my wife, we want 2 tickets, so we're both going to try and buy, and we'll try to buy 2 tickets if we get through.
Yeah.
And they both succeeded, and now they have 4 tickets, and they're trying to sell them at cost. Just on social media, get connections with Minifans. So I think
there was a lot of that.
I think if you ask around, you might be able to find your way into some tickets.
Do you have any problem? You guys have any problem with it's almost like high school reunion, where the husband brings the wife who's not a big fan of the show?
No, I don't.
I don't really either. It's different than I did at Madawaska a little bit because that was and by the way, I am now we are not changing Madawaska next year. I want this to be the most exclusive ticket in the history of mankind. We're doing 150.
Okay.
No bigger.
Is the price going up?
That's what I was going to ask.
No.
I know Steve's concerned about it.
Tell you what, I might make it free.
Oh, man.
What do you think of that, Steve?
Give Steve an aneurysm.
What do you think of that, Steve?
Fucking great.
Might be on the house. No, we could figure that seems fair. Why? We made money.
Yeah, we did. But the comment that I heard over and over again was, wow, I can't believe this was only $75.
I don't think you heard that comment over and over again.
I did. I heard it at least 3 times.
We did not.
I heard it at least 3 times.
It's not over and over again.
Can I give you more money, please?
Stacy said it. Stacy was like, oh, really? Only $75?
Yeah, but she didn't pay it.
Yeah, I know, but she still was remarking on the great service that we were giving to our fans.
Stacy said Stacy said she was surprised I was a great singer. That was the highlight of my whole trip.
Wow.
But I want that to be the most. Now, the other trips are going to go on may be different. That may be open to everybody. And I'm getting closer and closer to that announcement soon. Well, it'll be after the Wilbur. But I like the idea of this being the most exclusive show in the Minifan universe. You have to fucking fight for those 150. What do they do? 500 people in Madawaska? No, 150. You want to go and hang out and spend time, and Minifans may do side stuff and whatever. That's fine. But that show at the Lakeview, one of the finest sounding venues in America, 150 people.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah,
Hey, my job is just to try to understand your vision and execute it as closely as possible. So.
Thank you, Steve, for articulating that to me. I was aware, but thank you very much. My vision. That's right, my vision. So, anyway, so yes, the novel is still going on right now, but if the people, the publishers out there who are ready to bid, just understand I'm also putting together a play at this point. So there's a lot going on here. This is a musical. This will have monologues. This will have comedy. This will have audience participation. This will have lie detector tests. Ooh. This will have everything you want, and we're going to try and pack it into what I promise to Steve right now will be a 3-hour and 35-minute show. What?
It can't be that.
The second one can be.
No, it can't.
Be.
No, it's going to be done by midnight.
We are going to have hard outs.
All right.
Yes.
They're literally going to shut the lights off on us.
What happens?
They shut the lights off.
Okay.
They turn the music off. The microphones stop working.
This happened, by the way. I'll give you an idea of how serious these towns are about these things. In London, they had that Hard Rock concert, I forget, Hyde Park, I think it is. Springsteen played there. He closed out some festival there. I think it was 2012. And he brought up a special guest to sing a couple of songs at the end. Not a big deal. Not a big special guest in London, though. It was Paul McCartney. And they played 2 songs, and they cut them off at midnight.
Jesus Christ.
I was surprised in London, or whatever it was. Maybe it was 2A. Who the hell knows? They take these ordinances very seriously. I mean, unless you know the mayor and you can grease the skids, which is,
of course,
which is different.
He's got a good relationship.
Do we know?
Here,
Are we hiring union labor to support this show?
That's a good question. I'm so happy those clearly innocent guys got off. So, I mean, I think that midnight thing is serious, though I'm sure we will test it. Of that, I have no doubt.
All right.
We'll be shaking hands in the dark with the second VIP people.
Oh, they won't turn the lights off on us if we're shaking hands. The ordinance is just about the performance itself, so that the handshaking can go, well past midnight.
Can we bring them on the stage and make that part of the show then?
Yeah, but we just can't. We can't have people in their seats watching a live performance. Is my understanding.
Okay. Well, let's talk to our legal representative on that. He's good on that stuff, Mike Portnoy. Okay. Because the Cousins are doing a live show, which I would go to.
I would absolutely go. It might just be us.
It might be after 20 minutes. It might be a bit much, but
Smitty and Trent would be asleep, and it would just be Mike talking.
True, but I shouldn't say stunned. I should never be stunned anymore. But yesterday I was like, and I actually do believe we're not going to do this. If we did this again today, I think it would sell out in
it would
15 minutes.
So.
There were a lot of people that didn't get tickets.
That does suck.
Yeah.
We should do something for them.
Like
a podcast.
I mean, I'm not going to. But I'm saying,
We should.
Well, I mean, is it that? I mean, like who? Well, I shouldn't say it because it happened to me. If I was a fan of, I got shut out.
Yeah, it might not be, Steve from Providence or whatever. It's people you wouldn't interact, like my genuine friends and family that listen to the show every day.
Did your mom get them or no?
I think my girlfriend got them for her, but she wasn't able to. Yeah,
it's like less than 0.1% of the total audience for the show has Twitter accounts.
That's true.
If you just look at the regular interaction.
Well, that's not true. Less than
a very
10th of 1%.
A very, very, very small.
Did you say 1/10 of 1%?
Yes, a very small percentage.
What do we have? 90 million listeners?
No, a very small percentage of the audience has Twitter accounts.
That's like 6%.
I think it's probably less.
I mean, you once said we talk about sports 6% of the time. So I mean, do you know what percentages are?
It's just a number you throw out, right?
I mean, do you know what that is?
A very small amount of our listeners actually have Twitter accounts.
That's not true.
That's more.
Not true. It's just not true. I mean, I agree that, I would say less than half.
Oh, for sure.
But
yes, absolutely.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if that's, yes, given the amount of Twitter followers our show has.
I was going to say, if you base it on the amount of followers the show has, or even your account.
Right, I would say, whatever. I'd say 15, 20%.
Yeah, that's
right?
fair.
But how the fuck do they find our show then? They promote us to Twitter. Where the fuck do they go? What?
So we might discount how often people check the blog. Like just seeing shit on the blog, you might check it out, or hearing you on Barstool Radio. I'm not saying it's great promotion. I'm just saying that's sometimes how people find you.
And the trips to Barstool put you on some people's radars.
Sure.
I guess, but those people have Twitter, don't they? They're young.
And then just word of mouth, I guess. People, the Minifans are good at promoting. Like they tell people to listen and everything. I think that's just how things spread.
I don't know. Who knows? All I know is, given our total audience, which is really big, but not as big as other podcasts, is the big ones. The percentage, the fact that we sold out that fast is crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. I didn't, no other podcast would sell it that fast. I'm sorry, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Name it. They wouldn't. Joe Rogan wouldn't. They wouldn't in that arena. Now we're a big Northeast show. I get that, but no fucking chance. None.
Well, even, you were reading off the list and I'm going to see Jim Norton there. And he eventually sold out his first show and they added a second show and he's got a decent sized audience in Boston.
It's not sold out.
But that took, the first show took, a month.
The second show sell out or no?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
Yeah. So.
And he's a huge, nothing against him because he can,
he's a big comic and he's got a big audience.
Right. He can go sell out in Ohio and in Illinois and Arizona and everything. And we couldn't.
Right.
In those size arenas yet. But, we're going to.
Right.
In 5 years from now, we're going to. Or more accurately, I'm going to. I don't know what the fuck you two will be, but,
correct.
I'm going to. Steve will be doing his, hosting his 1080 a.m. political
Can you believe
show.
what they did to Roger Stone?
Yes.
I'll be relapsing on Periscope talking about, I was there it was cool the first time.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
So is it still your plan not to put your name on the cover of your book? Because
that's right. Back to the book,
if I'm a publisher, I'm thinking, well, he just sold out, 2,200 tickets to the show. That'd be a good opening week for a novel.
No, nowadays it definitely would. That's true. Everybody who went would definitely buy a copy of that. I don't think like that. I mean, the plot has been made so obvious now that people are going to know what it is anyway, right?
I don't think so.
Like everybody...
I mean, the plot of Harry Potter was kind of obvious. Magic.
Well, no, this is about the music scene beginning in 1982, and this book comes out. Well, I think, but don't you think the Minifans are going to put that together?
I don't think...
They fucking find everybody.
They're still going to buy it.
They found where you were based on a fucking bus going by. They're going to find everybody. I'm surprised they're not here all the time.
Just stopping by.
Thank God there's a proper amount of fear and respect of me. Thank God.
Not only that, but I think we almost made this one too obvious for them.
Maybe that's true. Yeah, it's no fun.
The church, the neighbors,
Right. I remember when Anonymous came out, and I read it, and like everybody knew it was Joe Klein. You know, the primary colors, rather, written by Anonymous.
Okay.
Right, I'm sorry, about Anonymous. Written by Anonymous. And, like everyone's like, oh, it reads like him, and you'll read it, and you'll be like, oh, it sounds like when Kirk is talking. I think, although I try not, I try and, we'll see. But yeah, I didn't think of it that way. If the book sold 5,000 copies the first week, it'd be a New York Times bestseller, right?
Yes, correct.
They also might catch on when you're mentioning it.
Depending on what the competition is.
That's true. I might do some of that.
We'd have to try and get you on Oprah.
She doesn't have a show anymore.
Well, her book list.
Yes.
She still has that book club, right?
She does. Well, she had whatchamacallit on there.
Exactly. Pete Carl.
No, American Dirt.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yes, which we should flag that. I don't want to even mention that book's title. It's so crazy, the controversy. It's fucking bizarre to me, but it's fine. But yeah, so, that's it. Thanks so much to the Minifans. Unbelievable. I actually genuinely feel bad for the Minifans that got shut out. That has got to suck. You talk about feeling like shit.
Yeah.
Jesus. That blows.
But there's still hope. Like we said, there's people selling tickets, and
and we have tickets. I imagine we'll be giving away some tickets between now and then. That I can pretty much promise you. Yeah. That's going to happen.
Smith's cheese.
Has anybody been obnoxious about trying to get tickets, Steve, or no?
No, not like repeated emails, but I do have people. I guess the most obnoxious one was from Scott, the commentator for the tennis match.
Oh.
I saw him in Madawaska, right?
Yeah.
He was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was there.
He might have been, yeah.
I think he was.
He sent me an email that was like, yo, can I get a ticket? LOL.
Yeah, I've had enough of that guy.
No.
He messaged me and asked me if I want to go to drinks with him.
Really?
Fucking dickhead, yeah.
That's funny.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah, give him a ticket. Yeah, throw him a ticket.
Yeah. Mostly people who just said, I will do anything for a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, that we have to exploit.
Yes.
Like that we clearly have to exploit. I like that. I don't know if you're allowed to sleep in front of the Wilbur. I don't know that.
I mean, it's Boston. You can sleep anywhere.
True, but that's like...
I've seen some people. I don't know if it's allowed.
Right,
the homeless are a protected community.
You know what that feels, though? That feels like the end of a challenge. Like, that's like challenge 3.
Okay.
Like, we're going to put these people through hell to get tickets for this. And we'll give them nice tickets. We might even toss them a VIP ticket.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Although, are you going to want to do a meet and greet with someone who hasn't showered in like 8 days?
There's a couple of people at the Madawaska who smelled, and I gave them like the right pinky knuckle fist bump. Like I was not going.
Are we going to need rubber gloves?
It's potential. Well, I mean, everyone else is going to look great though. I mean, everyone else is going to be dressed in the nines. If you're not dressed in the nines, gentlemen, nice suit and a tie. Ladies, dress like ladies. We're not looking for slacks here, okay, ladies? You know, it's a summer. Dress like a lady, right, Steve?
Better have a dress on. Nice short skirt, right?
I didn't say that, Steve. No, I did not say that.
Jesus Christ.
The dress can be as long length as you like.
Show some leg.
I don't want to see any feet either. It makes me sick. So, and that's it. Just be respectful. It's a respectful evening. I will be going through. By the way, here's a little hint for you. I've already got 5 costume changes in my mind for myself for the show. So be ready. We have to have an assistant in the back who's going to be ready to help me out.
We do have some staff from the Wilbur.
Yeah, but people,
some stagehands.
These people are going to see me naked. I'm going to be changing in a hurry.
They're professionals.
I think they haven't dealt with that before. Come on.
I mean, this is a big star, though.
It's true.
And I don't like the Wilbur being pushy. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's more. They've more just been.
Tell them to fuck off. We'll pull the show. We'll do it somewhere else. I don't care.
It's canceled.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't think we could because we've already signed a contract.
Don't matter to me. Contract's worth the paper it's printed on. That's what I always say.
Oh, they've got the money. They've got the money.
What do you mean?
They have the money.
The deposit?
Yeah.
So we get it back.
Can't.
Why? What do you mean can't?
Because of the contract. They've already got their slice of the pie.
We just go somewhere else.
I like the idea of Steven to go down there and grab the. Come on, give it back to me.
Refund the tickets and go somewhere else. If they get pushy. And again, if they want 4 shows next year, they'll shut their fucking mouths.
Damn right.
Right?
Yeah. I would think so.
What do we? I mean, the Barstool's a relationship with them, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Lights Camera Pod is going to do a live show there in their the bathroom upstairs. I think it's going to be great.
Hey, Francis sold it out eventually.
Francis did. Francis, by the way, I did not like. I retweeted Gaz as a joke.
Yeah, I
don't like the Francis beating up about the Wilbur. He fucking sold the place out.
I assume he was kidding, though.
He was. He was. But I saw people tweeting at Francis, and Francis a couple of times messaged how great it was, and messaged me privately.
Yeah,
it was like, congratulations. I'm like,
he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy, and he came on with us and actually gave us a big boost at the start of the show. If you ever wants to reach out to him, Steve, if he's ever promoting something, we definitely have him on. Plus, I'll piss Portnoy off, so we should definitely do it. But yeah, but like he sold the show by himself, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it was pretty damn impressive.
Barstool pushed it a lot, but yeah,
they did push it a lot. That's true. But so what? He still sold it out.
Sure,
we got a lot of help from Barstool on that.
Oh yeah,
but
I think we will going forward.
I don't.
I think they've been.
Oh, but that's okay.
No, you're wrong.
It's okay.
There are a ton of people the day after it was sold out. They said, "Oh, they're playing the Wilbur."
That's true.
Like
a
bunch of people know now.
Well, or
because
12,
of Barstool.
or 12 minutes after.
Yeah,
that's okay. But we don't. Like if we were saying, like we have fan bases all over the place now. A smaller than the Northeast. I mean, that's just silly to pretend it's not. But if we were playing, like Francis is not. I know he's from here, right?
He's from Maine. Yeah.
Maine, but he's not really. He's a, you don't think of him as like a Boston guy. Like,
no, he went to Harvard.
Like I'm a Boston, like I'm from here and I did a show here and everyone knows who I am around here. If we did a show in New York, would we sell out? Like Caroline's?
Caroline's maybe.
How big is it?
New York is a shorter drive than Madawaska.
I'm just doing this just to test you fucking idiots. Of course we'd sell it out.
I think Caroline's is like 300 seats.
Yeah, of course we'd sell it out is my point.
Seems like a cakewalk. Yeah.
Yes. Madison Square Garden?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
I'll tell you right now, if I said we're doing Madison Square Garden, in August, and if we don't sell it out, the podcast is over, it'd sell out.
They would get together.
And I see this person, I know this person, that's probably the same as the Garden, right? This person on Twitter saying that I bought all the tickets so I could brag about selling out the Wilbur in a short amount of time. Good take. I wish I had that ability to load up and buy each one.
It's with your bot army, the same bot army you used to hack Benjamin Albright's Twitter account.
That's true. Well, I think that's a if somebody speculates that's what's his face. I don't even want to say his name. It's fucking annoying. The guy tweeted like 50 million times that weekend. You know what I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, so trying to think. Yeah, so I had a bunch of people texting me, and then I had people like I was surprised. It was actually a lot of people reached out, even people from a couple people from the old place. People seemed genuinely happy that we're doing well, and we're doing the best we can. This little podcast, the silly little podcast of ours, which it is. It is silly and stupid half the time. I'm not going to pretend it's not, but it's not little.
Yes. And today the great Guarini is here. Ooh,
was that funny or no? I didn't. Here's my thing though. I don't. So before we get to it, because I guess Lou and Christian and Glenn, my old station EI, had some psychic on or something, guessing where Brady goes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I want to know though. Like those guys were in on the joke though, right? They had to. So if they're in on the joke, I don't think
a little.
If they're in on the joke, like I don't think. What are we making fun of?
Here's the way. They were in on the joke in this sense.
Like, that's the kind of thing I might do for 5 minutes to just make fun of.
So I wondered that you say 5 minutes.
Maybe I probably wouldn't because they
did it for about 40.
Oh well,
yeah, and they had music in the background, and they were sincerely pressing this woman.
But she's there. I mean, if I had a psychic in here, I would ask her questions. About Tom Brady. I would never do it, but I mean, I would guess I would do it.
You're being very fair, because I wondered the same thing when I was listening to it. I was like, if we said we were going to do, like, I would take it seriously and be like, oh, well, I would ask questions, I guess, but not in this fashion. It was weird.
So do you want to hear them ask questions, or do you want to hear her explain her craft?
I don't want. I mean, I don't really have much interest in it, but I guess I'll listen to them ask questions. But I have to think I know those guys. Like, I know Glenn really well. And Glenn could never do what I do, obviously, but like he knows that he's not pretending like, I mean, he doesn't think that this woman has any answers. Like he knows it's a joke.
There was one answer where I could tell Glenn was not in on it.
Yeah.
I mean, in on the joke, but not interested in doing
that I believe. And I believe it is, that seems like a Fourier half-assed idea that doesn't really work. Because they're not creative. They're not funny, creative guys. They're not talented guys. They're good. They're nice guys and everything, but they're just, not great at their jobs.
If they were, put it this way, if they weren't on the joke, they didn't pull it off.
Oh, all right. Let me hear a little bit.
Where will Tom Brady play football in 2020?
I see Gillette Stadium. No, I do. I see the top of Gillette Stadium. Show me more. Ask me more questions.
What part of the country will he be playing? Next year.
So hold on. See, I'll give these guys a little tip. Hold on. Turn off, please. It actually makes me uncomfortable. Like, you got that second question, like little. If you guys are trying to do a podcast out there, I hear from people all the time. How do I start a podcast? How do I do this? It happens 300 times a day. People always pull me over on the street and ask me that. I would say in a situation like that, the first question has to be serious. And then when she's vamping, the second question has to be absurd.
So that
would be my advice.
That's what I was waiting for, and it never happens.
Yeah, well, it's not. Those three guys don't do that.
It's not, like, oh, so you see us? Is he going to play for the Cowboys? You see Indians, Cowboys and Indians? What's happening? It's the weirdest thing.
Is that you doing comedy or them? I thought it was you vamping. I was like, oh,
no,
Jesus.
They were actually asking, do you see the symbol of a lightning bolt?
Who's asking
Or
that?
A pirate ship?
Like Lou and Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, they're trying. I mean, I will say this. At least they're trying. Like, they're not good at that. Like, it'd be like me trying to talk about baseball now. I don't want to do it. They kind of know they should be trying to do something like this, but they're not. This is what happens when you want to be interesting and funny and creative, and you kind of just do the first thing that comes to your mind.
Or 1983's mind.
Right. Or, you can just walk into a convenience store and fucking light the world on fire. It's one way or the other. It's just honestly, there's a difference in creativity. And when somebody's really creative, there also comes danger with that, right? And when you're not
I want to have Ray Bork inside me.
Well, that's not. We don't need to do that. But when you're not that creative and you try and be creative, you're not going to be that dangerous, so you're always safe. You're not ever going to do it. I mean, especially now before he basically his dick chopped off by Shirley.
Right.
Like, he knows, that's not, they can just do this all day. They'll never get in any trouble. No one will tweet about it. No one will talk about it. I mean, I saw it on Twitter because people were mocking it and whatever. But it's the safest thing in the world. And they're like, oh, we're being zany today. It's our zany hour. It's like, I mean, I feel bad for Glenn when I hear that. Honestly,
yeah.
I love the guy, and I like Christian and Lou too. I can't help it. I've had a lot of issues with both those guys. Obviously, Christian and I settled out of court what I did to his jaw. That's fine. And I know Ray Bork and Dale settled out of court for what Ray Bork did to Dale's jaw. But thank you. See, this is what I mean. So Dale paid him. But this is what, give me a little more. I feel bad. Glenn Ordway, if you don't know, I said this before, was sort of a mentor of mine in terms of just, like when he was a huge radio star and I was a nobody, he was always super nice to me. He would talk to me on the phone. I didn't realize I didn't talk to anybody on the phone. You can't get him off the phone. But I feel bad now because he's afraid to talk to me because he thinks anytime he talks to me, we'll text once in a while, I'll just come on the air and say stuff. And he's right. Yeah. But he's like 70 years old. You could definitely argue the most successful radio career in the history of Boston. Like, for sure. Yeah. I mean, if you're a Boston radio guy listening to this now and inside, like, it's like, this is like probably Matt Siegel, Laquadera, even like a guy like Jerry and John.
Howie Carr, I guess.
Howie, for sure. There's probably 7 or 8, Lauren and Wally, like these guys who are fucking around forever.
But yeah, Ordway was a monster for
Felger,
over a decade,
Felger's
right?
on the list now, for sure.
Yeah.
I might have, if I'd done that for another 10 years, but, I only felt about 8 years short. But Glenn, for like 20 years, was number one, like 15 years, was number one in the afternoons and was making a fucking killing. And is 70 years old now, whatever he is, and is doing this and knows. You get that feeling in your gut when you know a bit's not working, a segment's not working. One of my many strengths was I always had the ability to get the fuck out of there when that was happening. I probably wouldn't let it go on for 40 minutes.
No,
or I would have made it like something else while it was happening and have some fun with it. My guess is these guys are not particularly quick.
Stuck to Brady questions.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm so fucking sick of Tom Brady too. I don't pay attention to it. I'm fucking sick of. Who cares where he goes? He's fucking 43 years old. Who cares?
To your point about Ordway, though, there was one answer. It's very subtle if you're just listening.
Yeah.
But he, like, the woman says something. Like, she has some prediction, and Ordway goes, oh, yeah? So it was just like, I could tell he had enough. But
he hosts the shows. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Like, I would say, I used to do this all the time. I would drive John and Jerry crazy. I would say, this segment sucks. And I would tweet about it while we were doing it at the beginning. I'd be like, this is a terrible fucking segment. Why are we doing this?
Or you'd walk out.
And I'd say, I'm not going to participate in this crap. Let's do something else. Let's do something. Because I always thought of it, I always think of it as I think of it now. I used to think of it as a guy in the car when I was on the radio. I thought of an individual guy in the car, like I would drive around the car. Would I want to listen to this? And now I think of it as a runner. If I'm running and listening to this podcast, do I want to stop? Because now if I'm listening to a podcast while I run, you do have to stop. You got to fucking take your phone out of your thing and fucking find something else. If it's good, you want to keep running or you want to just keep listening to it. I mean, I see people on Twitter all the time. Oh, I was getting ready to go to work. I couldn't get into work. Oh, I had a meeting 11 o'clock. I pushed it back to 11:15. Like, who in their car listening to that is thinking that? Nobody. Not a single person. Nobody.
No. But the other thing is it's hack.
Fuck.
It's not like...
That's what I mean. What the fuck?
I think you're giving them too much credit for having an idea when it's like they're just stealing from 93.
Well, I know, but at least they're not... I mean, at least... But this is when you're not that bright, like, and you're not that creative, and you've, played sports or hosted a sports talk show, this is about the best you're going to do. Like, I was a fucking miracle at that place, honestly. Yeah. Like, it's weird I was there. I worked with these guys. Me.
Yeah.
Worked with these guys.
So that
I like them all, but it's like, what the fuck? Well, those three guys, I hate the rest of them.
That was the weird thing this is the first time I've listened to EI in a long time.
I will say this, to be fair, if this was Dale or fucking Greg Hill, I'd be much, I'll cop to that completely. I love Glenn, so I can't help myself. What were you saying?
Oh, but, so I heard them mention, like, they had some inside joke about Mutt that I didn't know. Like some reference that Mutt made, and I was like, holy shit, I used to know, like when Kirk was there or Jerry was there, I used to know every single one of these.
Yeah.
And now I have no idea what they're talking about.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, like I was talking to my brother Adam, evidently, by the way, the most popular Minihane brother.
Ooh.
In a landslide.
That's big.
The thing I saw. And we were talking about Stern, and he's like, when's the last time you listened to Stern, like a whole show for a week? And I said, it's crazy. Because it made me think of that because the inside jokes you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to Stern, like the Stern show, since before I started the morning show.
I was going to guess 10 years. I was going to guess since Artie was there.
I think I gave it a shot after Artie was gone in 2009.
Yeah.
I probably gave it a shot for like 3 or 4 months after that, but drifted out. So yeah, it's probably been 10 years.
I've listened to a couple of the interviews that he's done just to pull for this show, and nothing I heard, I was like, oh, I want to go back.
No.
I'll be entertained by
that. And I guarantee you if I put it on today, which I don't do, there'd be characters and inside jokes that are probably like 7 years old. They'll be like, I have no idea. Fucking, like now with EEI, I guarantee you, they're even, how it works in radio. They're probably producers who have been floated in and out. I have no idea who these people are. None.
Yeah.
2 years from now, they'll all be gone. Like Dale will be gone, and Rich Keefe will be gone, and Glenn will be gone. It'll be a whole different station and all different. It'll be like we never existed, which is how it's supposed to work.
Well, Greg's the big wacky character that all the later guys talk about.
Oh yeah.
All the what guys?
The guys later in the show, later in the day.
Later in the day.
Greg Hill?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Is Greg Hill going to mention this in the morning?
He's got his wacky prediction about Tom Brady buying a house in Connecticut.
Oh, that fucking thing. I mean, can you imagine caring? Like, where a 43-year-old throws a ball next year? He's fucking 43. Listen, I'm not going to pretend like 10 years ago, I would have been invested in this as a talk show host.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I can't imagine caring. I can't imagine doing 4 hours on it or a 40-minute bit about...
I talked to him about the other day. I was like, I don't know how you do it. He's like, it's what people want to listen to. I said, they don't. You think they do, but they don't. I mean, I understand you get phone calls on it.
Finger on the pulse.
Yeah. But, and when you're not allowed to talk about other stuff, or you don't want to talk about other stuff, it's very easy to do it. I mean, I suppose if you said you have to fill in tomorrow or your family dies for 4 hours of the EI, good luck to those guys. I'll visit them at the graves. I'm going to miss them.
Sure.
But
that's good content if they're all gone.
I could do it for 4 hours, but I would be so bored because who cares? Who fucking cares? Nobody cares. It's all pretend.
Yeah.
Fucking things pretend. Let me hear some more of this before I get more upset.
Is he happy with his current situation?
Show me the way.
Here's the problem. It's just not funny.
And she's
terrible.
I don't get what she's doing. She's awful.
She has to
command the spirits to show her.
But she's
symbols.
also not a performer. Like you're asking her to.
No, she's a professional.
But I think
she works. She works as a consultant for families.
What I'm saying is though, it's not her job to go on the radio and be entertaining.
No,
like she doesn't know. It's like bringing in a fucking listener like we do. Like they're not. I love Stacy. But she's not a great entertaining radio person.
Sure, which is not her fault. Yeah.
No, she's not supposed to be.
Right.
I would not be a good. Well, that's not true. I'd be a great supermarket manager. It's a bad example, but I mean, I wouldn't be great at.
This is gonna be a tough one.
Doing a bad show at the Wilbur.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
You wouldn't be great at that.
That's true. You might be.
Yes.
But you know what I mean. Like it's sort of it's you're asking, and it's like. I can hear, I've been there. As great as I am, and this week I will continue to promote my greatness. As great as I am, I have been in situations like that where you can feel the fucking, like, oh, this one's not working.
No.
And they used to happen to me all the time with John and Jerry. When I first started with these guys, they wanted to, I remember like it was a week or two in, and Jason Wolf, the old program director, Fucking asshole. Told me I would never be a success in the business, by the way. Said that to me. Said never be. I know I tell the story all the time. Brought me in and said, you're not an everyday on-air personality.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. We sold out the Wilbur yesterday. 9 minutes. And he's, friggin' licking feet for Barry Armstrong to get $12 on a friggin', lawnmower read.
It's good, honest work.
I'm just saying. I take no personal pride in that. Taking victory laps for charity events he's been involved in for 10 years. But anyway, neither here nor there. This is not about personal attacks. I'm above that.
Sure.
You like that one, Steve?
I found it humorous. Yes.
That was for you, Steve. So, I was like a week or two in the John and Jerry show, and those first couple of weeks on that show, I was nothing. Like I had nothing going.
You were quiet, right?
Didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
They it was weird. They got rid of the other guy, and then they brought me in, and they were like, I was like, I don't want to sit in the other booth. I want to sit here. And they're like, okay. And like, they just brought me in, like, we're not going to announce it or anything. Even then, nobody wanted to fucking give me any credit. So I went in there, and they just kind of did their thing, and they hated each other already. And I'm sitting there like, this is weird. They just talk sports. It was so fucking boring. Every day, John would start by talking about the Red Sox game the night before, which I didn't watch, and I pretended to watch. And I was so fucking bored. And they were like, we have to do something with you. And at that point, they were starting to use, I think 98.5 was using this app. We could leave like a 10-second like voicemail and you responded to it. This is like, so it was like 2012 or 13 or whatever.
Oh, I think they ripped off the chump line, right? They did the whiner line.
Yeah. Well, no, the whiner line was on the, this is a different thing. This 98.5 was doing, they did do that. You're right. Yeah. So 98.5 was doing this like this 10, they just got this, not app or whatever it was. You could do it for 10 seconds. And they were like, you should do it. And Dino's like, John was like, yeah, we should call it Kirkin' Off. Oh, God.
Now, Jerry would say, I'm not supposed to believe this. I'm supposed to say that's a lie.
I didn't say Jerry said it. I said John said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That I believe. All
yes.
right.
No, right. Thank you. Right away, Jerry was like, because Jerry was always very nice to me from the start. And he was like, don't worry, we're not going to. But I don't know, I remember how we got to this point. But they wanted the theme song of it. John and Wolf wanted the theme song of it to be Rockin' Robin for some reason.
Oh, God.
Oh, I know why. Because you could tweet at us as well with the stuff. So it was that Rockin' Robin, tweet. That's holy fuck. I haven't thought of that in like 8 years. Holy shit.
And what a loose connection.
I remember sitting there. Well, they were old. I remember sitting there, like, at that point, I had all these thoughts I have right now were in my head then.
We're kirking off here on 93.7, taking your tweets.
That's what I mean. So I'm sitting there, like, the way I'm no different now than I was then. Like, I had all these thoughts in my head then as I did now. Like, I knew what I wanted to do, but you couldn't be lower on the everyday on-air rung in Boston than I was at that point. Like, if you listen, everybody in Boston who had an on-air, everyday role, which is not a small accomplishment if you're in the business.
Yeah.
I was at the very bottom. And I was thinking, if I agree to do stuff like this, like, I'm fucked. This will be with me forever. So I kind of danced around it and and then eventually, like a month or two in, kind of started to carve my way in, and then I was off to the races.
Was that when you basically decided to pull some Machiavellian shit and get Dino gone?
Not really. I was so I was so happy that I had a job, and I went into a show that was dead. Like, everyone's like, all right, we're just playing out the string. Their contracts were up at the end of the year, I think, or whatever it was. And they were both like, we're fucked, we're fired, we work for an asshole, we're dead, da-da-da, every single day. So I was just like, this is great. I get to do this, make a little bit of money. I'm on the radio. People recognize me now. It was fun. And then it changed when I realized, I'm fucking better. I always thought I was better than everybody, better than everybody else. When I found out I actually was, forget it. But yeah, stuff like that at the beginning, I was like, I remember thinking, like, what do we do? We're so directionless. And Wolf would come in every Tuesday and be like, well, Touch and Rich got a 14 and we got a 5-6 in the last book. I don't know why. This show stinks. And I'd be like, well, okay, I agree. This show's not great, but like, we're going to just come in next Tuesday and do this again? Because this is not really a solution.
Right.
Like, why don't we do something
about it?
Yeah, why don't we do something else? And Jerry would be like, yeah, they suck. I don't know anybody who likes them. And I was like, all right, I don't really like them either, but like, it's clearly like, how about we just try other stuff? Like, instead of starting every day talking about the Red Sox game the night before and bitching about Obama, which is fine, but let's mix up some other stuff. Let's do some other stuff. Let's try and be different.
Oh, shut up and let's hear from Kane.
And Wolf would come in that next Tuesday, that big fat belly of his, 3 feet tall, asshole. He'd come in and be like, yeah, guys, I don't know. Touch Rich at 13.6. You guys did a 5.2. Our marathon coverage was great. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Scum.
And I would sit there like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a good week. But I knew as my role got bigger, the ratings went up a little bit. And I thought, well, geez, this isn't a coincidence. And then a year later, we beat them for the first time. And then it was, But it's funny that, I do think of days like that. Like, I would dread going to work a month or two in because I was like, this show sucks. We suck. I'm on a shitty show. This is my one chance, and the show sucks. I have to fucking. If you had said to that guy walking in at 5:15 in the morning from that garage, hey, 7 years from now, you'll be doing a podcast with a blind guy and the producer from Howie Carr's show for Dave Portnoy, who was fucking handing out newspapers basically at that point.
Right,
still.
that's true.
And you're going to sell at the Wilbur Theater twice in 9 minutes. I have to be honest, a little part of me would have believed it because I knew I was really good. In a weird way, I knew I was going to be successful. I never thought it was going to be this way. And if I had gone along and played ball and at that point done Rockin' Robin in tweets of the day,
Kirking
off, I'd probably be.
I really wish you named the show Kirking off.
I'd probably be the nice, solid midday host right now with EI, making $80,000 a year, sure. And having no job security issues.
Doing psychic segments about Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, but not even I guess, but it's.
I guess we'd save that for the drive time. Though.
That's true.
You wouldn't
Congratulations, Dale, on getting featured in the Bowden catalog.
That's true. That's true, and I wouldn't be able to have a relationship like I have with Simply Safe, which makes me very happy. I hope Dale has that. Every night, local police departments across America receive hundreds of calls from burglar alarms. We know how to fix that. You can wait for the cops. We love the police. We love the cops. The boys in blue, they're our favorite. But look, they have a lot of work to do. And it's 350% faster than for a normal burglar alarm if you go to Simply Safe. Comprehensive protection for your entire home. Outdoor cameras and doorbells alert you to anyone approaching your home. Entry, motion, and glass break sensors guard inside. Entry, motion, and glass break sensors guard inside. It's a weird sentence. Anyway, here's the deal. You want to get your house broken into? Don't have Simply Safe. You want to be safe? Get Simply Safe. Done. Visit simplysafe.com/Kirk. You'll get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. You've got nothing to lose. Go now and be sure to go to simplysafe.com/Kirk so they know the Minihane Show sent you. At simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/KIRK. Do that today. Our great friends at Simply Safe, they've been with us since the start. Sticking around for a while, we hope. And if you help us out, they won't go anywhere. And you'll help yourself out. So go to simplysafe.com/KIRK and get that 60-day risk-free trial. Do it right now. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Steve, what do we got?
Well, psychics aren't the only one whose opinion about Tom Brady WEEI personalities have been seeking out. This morning, there was some man-on-the-street interviews going on with Greg Hill's show down. I don't know if you know this, but they're down in Florida.
I know they're down in Fort Myers. We went down to Fort Myers every year in the morning show, which I dreaded. Although the weather was nice, you went for some good runs. And this is one of my favorite Jerry Callahan stories. I'll tell it now if you want to hear it. I'm sure you know the story. I don't care. I'm going to tell it.
Yes.
I ran one day. There's actually two stories I like about that, but I'll just tell one. Both involve us underwear. Okay. I went for a run right from our hotel. It was flat. Went through this huge mall area. I told a story the other day, actually, on KFC a little bit. And then you go into these beautiful place where actually Dino had a house, and you're in Miramar Lakes, I think it's called. You run around. It's beautiful. You run back. It's hot. You're happy. You're done with your run. I run by the pool I'm done. I'm walking into the hotel, and I see Jerry at the pool.
Raping boys.
No, that's not.
He did that in his own private time.
That's not what happened. I saw Jerry at the hotel at the pool.
Raping boys.
He's not doing that, Steve.
He said no. Didn't you hear him? He said he wasn't.
This is actually worse. This is creepier.
Nazi stuff.
He was doing some of that.
Do we know the context of that?
I think it must have been a Schilling drop because he was always defending Schilling for having the Nazi memorabilia.
White power.
And Jerry was washing all his clothes in the pool.
Oh, God. No.
Yes, he was.
Come on.
Why? Because there's no laundry around here. And he would hang it outside at the.
Shut up for a second, would you?
Oh, sorry, Jerry. Go ahead. Anything else you want to say, Jerry?
Bob Kraft's wiener.
Anything else?
Sandler's great.
Who is?
Sandler's great.
Oh, he is? Adam Sandler? Oh, I agree.
I was there watching Michael Jackson with a bunch of kids.
Where was this?
That probably led to a lot of his other activities.
I got a boyfriend on the side. I'm gay.
That's fine.
It's quite a morning for you, Jerry. Yeah. But he said he's like, it's all dirty, so I'm going to wash it. So, I don't know. Anyway.
Was he using soap?
I think he was. I don't know though. There's so much chlorine on it.
I was gonna say, does chlorine just wipe away?
No.
Like clean your clothes?
No, of course not. I don't think it helps it at all. I don't know.
It might kill the bacteria in his underwear.
Could be, yeah. Yeah, underwear floating around there. Anyway, we go every year. We actually had a good time. Other than the shows, which I fucking hated doing those shows. But they're there now. I think they're there for, I don't know, I imagine for a week or something. Because it's a morning show. We used to go there. Jerry went there, I think, last year. So they're there now. So what you're saying is Greg's down there, Danielle, and then what? Curtis, I would guess. One of the producers has to be
and
down
I think the Fitzman is also down there.
From what I heard this morning, I don't think he's down there.
Oh, really?
I think the other guy, Ken is down there.
No, that's not right. That wouldn't be right because Ken does all the buttons. I'm sure Chris is down there, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? I don't give a fuck. So, but they brought Fitzy down there?
Yes,
I think so. Right?
Unlimited budget at that place. I like it. That's
once in a generation comedic
That's
talent.
a good when a company's bleeding money. Yeah. I say two things are smart: have a website that no one reads, you spend money on, and send Fitzy down there to do. You say bits?
Oh yeah,
man on the street interviews. They went to a mall.
You got to admit, there are crazy people in Florida. These stories are never not funny.
That's true. I found that type of thing as well, talking to people in Florida.
So Fitzy went to the mall?
Yeah.
Dale Goldsmith from Illinois.
So we got this whole Tom Brady fiasco going on up in New England. Where do you think he's going to go? What's going to happen?
I think he's going to go somewhere, but I really can't pinpoint who's going to get him, you know.
You don't think he's going to stay in New England, though?
I don't think he is. I just think there's some things going on there that he may want out.
Which is a completely fair answer for this
Dale. I like
old man.
That was Curtis. Jesus. Well, I don't even understand. Where's the humor there?
Well, the guy doesn't know where he's going.
Give him another attempt.
They sent him down there to do this?
And then we meandered our way down the mall a little further, Ken, and we found...
You found some ladies, which I think they stole the show.
Yeah.
Ladies, what do you think is going to happen with Tom Brady?
I think he's going to, find a new team. He's not going to be with the Patriots.
Once again, real quick, I'm sorry. So hold on. I would say the impetus on this would be on the comedian to then be funny interacting with the random people just walking around the mall in Florida. I could be wrong.
It's fair.
I mean, the fucking bit is so lame anye. Jesus.
Well, so to not be a total hypocrite, I will say I literally did this in Florida. I did man on the street stuff in Miami, and
yeah, but there's also part of
time to find that.
But there's also. What'd you say?
I think it's time to find his man on the street interview.
But I just said it's so bad.
But it was also tied in like an inside joke. That of
course,
it's just not. This is just. Hey,
they're actually soliciting people's opinion. This could be on WBZ.
Again, literally, what is the least creative idea possible? And what's the least creative way we can do that idea? Good. And who's the least creative person we can get to do that idea? Yeah. I'm the least creative show at the least creative station. Right. Let's do it.
Happy about that.
Oh, no. Can you imagine Aaron Rodgers putting on someone else's uniform?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is green underneath. It'll never happen.
Would you wear an Aaron Rodgers like Bears uniform or like an Aaron Rodgers?
You spoke too soon. You said it was on the comedian. Now he's doing it. Look,
what the fuck is he doing? The fuck is he doing? Like, what is this? And by the way, this is the part that gets in.
Yeah. Fuck. You have to imagine they did at least.
I don't. I mean,
10, 15 of them.
Run it.
Oh, you think they just ran the first?
They're just
3?
happy and they just run it and it doesn't. I'm telling you, these places in radio, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore.
They just say, "Fuck it, I got a per diem to go spend."
Fuck it, we don't care. We know no one's. It doesn't matter. We'll get a rating or we won't. It doesn't matter. We're playing out when you don't care. This is what happens when you care. You wind up fucking doing stuff like this, and there are down days and there are great days. This happens to be a great day, but it's just. I have some jealousy of people who don't give a fuck. Now, you'll never really be successful. Like, you'll be like Fitzy, some loser shit fucking comedian who's fucking, obviously hates Asian people. But that's his own issue. That's fine.
When's his Wilbur show coming?
I hope he sells it out. I don't care. Great if he could sell it out. It'd be fucking awful. He's a terrible human being. Terrible. The things he does to the Asian community is, to me, reprehensible. But hey, it's up to people. They want to look into that. I'm not telling Minifans what to do.
He's worse than FDR.
Well, my God, way worse. Good line, Steve. Good line. Man on the street with you, Steve, today. Why don't you go to the Burlington Mall and ask people questions? You know what? Why don't you go to the Burlington Mall today, Steve? Ask people unfunny questions.
All right.
It's something like in politics, maybe?
Just be like, hey, what do you, it seems interesting that Biden might be struggling with South Carolina. What do you think of that?
That is good. I would enjoy that.
What do you think about that? Oh, yeah. Could you ever see yourself voting for somebody else? Thanks. I mean, like, it was like, what are they doing? Like you said, this could be Fort Myers news.
Yeah.
Like a news station, Fort Myers, talking about Tom Brady.
But also, like you said, that would be technically the exact same thing that Fitzy's doing, but it's tied into an inside joke. And so this is tied into nothing. It's just asking people a question.
Yes. No, I know. Do I want to hear any more of this?
Next up, Ken, we found
another lady.
And it's gonna tear us apart in New England if we have to see Tom Brady in a Raiders uniform.
Welcome to the real world.
Oh, I don't like the real world. I've been living in my nice championship bubble the last 20 years.
See?
I know you have, and it's time to step out of that
I have
bubble.
to say this. He seems like a very nice guy. How great would it be if she took a gun out of her purse and blew his fucking head off? I mean, how great would that be?
It wouldn't be that great because we wouldn't have the audio, unfortunately.
That's true. We might. Like, I mean, really.
She'd probably turn it on herself afterwards.
That's true. That'd be funny if she just killed herself. just shot herself in the head. Because, I mean, like, where is this funny? I don't want. I was kidding earlier. He seems like a very, very nice guy. My interaction with him, he's always been a nice guy. Now, I've been told he's super sensitive and he doesn't like criticism.
Oh, boy.
So I'm not going to say who told me that. I'll just say that person has a lot of respect for Texas. And I'll leave it at that for the old timers. Mm-hmm. But like, what? When you're done with that, do you say, "Hey, I did"? Like, is it like I'm here? I have to do something. Like they say that you got to go do something. Go be wacky.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll go to the mall and ask people about Tom Brady." Which
do you think Hill tells him to go out there?
No, I think like Zarbano, the program director, says to him, "You have to, go be on the air. That's great,
but justify."
If we're going to send you down there, you got to do some other stuff.
Yeah, and they used to say stuff like that to us, and I'd be like, "Well, okay, but we're not going to just go do it."
Yeah.
Like like we would do. I don't know. Who knows? I don't even want to think about the fucking bits with that things that they pretend to do bits, but it's like. I mean, that's just so awful.
Well, that's the nice thing about Barstool. They say, hey, if your wacky sidekick is going to be down here, he's not going to do a fucking thing.
That's true. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's true. Don't work. It's a point I told me a couple weeks ago. Don't worry about that. Just worry about the radio.
Exactly.
Oh, God. I mean, it's just, I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. What else are we doing?
DEC sent me a clip of Mike Francesa talking a little bit of politics, analyzing the state of the Mayor Buttigieg campaign.
I read, before we do that, I read a long story in the paper of record, the New York Times this morning, Steve. Paper you give a different title to, that first name. You call it the York Times, but you have a different, which is privately, I don't care what you call it. Mm. But Joe Biden is in some serious trouble in South Carolina, too.
Yeah. I think he's done.
He has that black, vote, but it seems like that is not going. People are not bailing on him.
I think he and Bloomberg are kind of interchangeable at this point. And Biden's problem is he hasn't really run a campaign on anything except for being a former vice president and a long-term, well-known Democrat.
I think after South Carolina, I think Warren's going to be gone and Biden's going to be gone.
Yeah.
It's going to be Bloomberg's probably in the race now. Bloomberg, Amy, Pete, and Bernie. That's it.
So is Bernie going to win?
No, I don't think so.
No? Who's going to be them?
I think there'll be a more main, whether it's Bloomberg or Amy.
If Bernie doesn't win, it's because they stole it from him.
And these two, and I think the Democratic Party would say, even they're not dumb enough to nominate him. They know he has a loyal base, but it's a small one.
Yeah, I mean, it's small.
I think he can't beat Donald Trump.
But the other thing is, I think more Democrats would hold their nose and vote for Bernie than Bernie Bros would hold their nose and vote for Mike Bloomberg. They're just going to sit on the sidelines.
But I think the total sum of those votes is enough to beat Donald Trump.
No, I don't think at this point, if the election were held today with any of them, I don't think that any of them would be able to beat Donald Trump. I mean, the turnout that he got in New Hampshire and it's
crazy
and uncontested. People went out to
vote. Got 10%.
Oh, wow. Sorry. I
was actually surprised. Well got like 15,000 votes. He got more votes than Elizabeth Warren.
I saw last week, didn't Duval Patrick beat Andrew Yang or something like that?
Where?
In Iowa?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought I saw it. Maybe
not in delegate count. None of them won any delegates. But
and they're both out.
Yeah, Duval's out now.
And Yang's out.
He never really stood a chance.
No, I knew that, which is why I was surprised.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of these guys never. We're down to the, which is amazing. In America, these are people choosing for president.
So
Donald
Bernie
Trump,
Sanders couldn't beat Bloomberg or Amy Klobuchar?
Sure, he could.
Okay.
He could.
They just don't trust him.
I'm just saying, I think Democrats will say he's unelectable. Whereas I do think, Klobuchar is at least, I could see how you could see her being electable.
Gotcha.
But I think
she's a little closer to Maine. Like Bernie is a fucking socialist.
Yeah, but Bernie has dragged the mainstream Democrat Party position so far to the left that they all support single payer healthcare.
But he's not even a Democrat.
No, he's not. But
Trump's not really Republican.
He's changed the position of everyone else in the party. Like they have had to adopt his position.
That's bad for them, though.
I don't think there's a lot of policy daylight between Bernie Sanders and the other.
I like naming that for your podcast.
I don't think there's a lot of difference between the policies that they support. I mean, Klobuchar might be a little bit more level-headed on health insurance or something like that, but they pretty much all have the same policies because they have to pander to the AOC wing of the party.
I guess, but like Bernie Sanders is not an electable candidate for president of the United States. And I like the guy. I mean, I think I actually respect he's a fucking loon. I would never vote for him, but he's not going to beat Donald Trump in the general election. No chance.
I could see a scenario where Klobuchar comes out. I could see a Bloomberg Klobuchar ticket or Klobuchar.
See, I think Klobuchar is going to be the nominee now. That's my pick. Why are the three of us yapping about this? We have a political expert. You said right now to talk about this, right?
Yes.
Oh,
let's hear from him.
He's bright. He's a veteran. Yes, doesn't have a lot of political experience, and he's from a small.
Hold on. We'll start again. Hold on. First of all, I love the fact that Francesa talk about him like he's an NBA draft prospect.
Yes.
Like he's talking about Mateen Cleaves from 20 years ago. He's a point guard, yeah. He's got good quickness, good off the ball, good defender, not a great jump shot. He's a leader, though. You know what? He's a leader. He's a winner. He won a title. Izzo loves him. He's tough. I like him. It's almost like Francesa literally just started following this election an hour ago. He's told us everything we know about Mayor Pete already. He's a mayor. He's good. I don't know if he's married or not. Don't know that situation. You know, is he going to bring up the gay factor or no?
Western city by any stretch, South Bend, Indiana. And he is gay, and I don't get the idea that's a big issue. I mean, maybe I'm wrong and it's a bigger issue than I think, but it doesn't seem to even come up.
It's never mentioned.
I mean, he is a vet.
He's a vet. We know that, Mike.
Yeah.
You can't throw military service at him. He's been there and done that. He's a Rhodes Scholar. He's supremely educated. He's good on his feet.
He's undersized, but he's got a lot of heart.
Young.
Can we get Francesa to do this about every single candidate?
It's a scouting report.
That's what I mean. Who would listen to that? Who is listening who doesn't know all these things?
The gay thing even plays into it at all. I haven't seen that be...
Okay, Mike, we agree. I don't care either.
I thought it might be, but it doesn't seem to be.
He's undersized, and short guys, I'm sorry, they just don't win elections.
He's a senator?
He might have a lot of great qualities. He doesn't win elections.
He's a senator. He's from Vermont. He's a socialist. Okay, he's a socialist. Fine. Okay, all right. You know what? He didn't serve. You can throw that at him. You can throw the military service at him. Fine. Small state Vermont. I understand it. He ran before. He's got experience. I like experience. He's wacky, but...
It doesn't seem like the gay thing even plays into it at all.
His fan base, they love him. They love him. They love the guy. What do you want me to say? They love the guy.
It's also great that Francesa doesn't know there was literally a viral video last week of a woman asking to take her vote back because he's gay.
He's definitely not going to know that. He's run for president before. He was vice president for Obama for 8 years. He's struggling right now a little bit, but the guy's got experience. He's got a great personal narrative, too. He's had a lot of tough time in his life. You know, the thing with his son, I don't know if that's going to play into it or not. I don't know.
Sure, he's older. You know what that means? He's got experience.
He's an old guy. You know, I like that. He's been around. You know, he was in the Senate for a while from Delaware. He's tough. He's tough.
This country could use a little veteran leadership. That's what we need right now.
He was a lifeguard. I know that.
Corn Pop, great guy. I know Corn Pop. Me, Bill Parcells, and Corn Pop.
What is that? Who is that? So that's on the... That's not on FAN. That's on his radio.com show.
Yeah.
Where he's talking politics.
So I think he
Well, it's after New Hampshire's done. Now we can talk about it.
I think he wanted to do something different. So he started out at the beginning saying, I'm going to talk about politics. And now he's like, oh, shit, I have to talk about politics.
It's almost like he has like one of his guys went out and did handed him a scouting report.
Yes.
On the guy. And he's reading it. It's unbelievable.
He's got like cards on all the candidates.
Who is that? I know some political podcasts aren't for people and other people. And do what you do well. Who is going to listen to that and be like, oh, I want to hear more from this guy in politics. If you're just a sporto, be a sporto. It's okay.
But you know what? Maybe I'm not the right sample size, but Francesa doing this to every subject, like if he did this for the Oscars and broke down every candidate, every movie, it'd be fucking awesome. I would listen.
But I mean, he thinks, the beauty of this, he thinks he's telling people things. That's the beauty of it.
I said this last time, but it's like he's summing, like he hasn't been able to talk politics on his show for 30 years. So it's like he's summing up the last 30 years in politics. Like, the right's going to vote for the right?
We got to keep an eye on that, huh, Steve?
Yes.
Jesus. Good pull by the former president.
Yes.
All right. What else we got? That's funny, though.
I've got a little bit of
any songs or no?
Yes, we do have some songs.
No, I don't think we do.
We've got a song from a guy who knows how to arm the Contras.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
He don't remember that night and how bad he sucked, and now he could be done for.
Oh,
Mike's a drunk, incompetent dummy. Blame the crowd for giving him boo. Mike's a drunk, incompetent dummy. Now Kirk and Steve don't know what to do.
Oh, I know who this is.
His mom won't drink his goo. Yes, his mom won't drink his goo.
I didn't realize who that was at first.
Well, when he said arm the Contras, that was, a little inside political joke. Mike.
Yes, I understand.
It's good to hear from him. Any other songs?
Yeah, we got one that's really, really going to piss Mike off. Probably the worst.
Do I know what it is, probably? Or no?
You need what?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
It'll be apparent in the first 30 seconds.
You know what it is? Is that what you said?
I think I may have retweeted it, but I'm not sure.
Nope.
No, okay, different one.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Let's hear it.
All right. I'm a Will guy now. That was
good stuff.
I'll give him credit. I'll give him credit where it's due.
Yeah. That's very funny.
And what really hurts is that I've listened to a couple of his other parody songs and they're horrible, and that was great.
That was very good.
So all he needed was
you brought out the best. You brought out the best in him.
So he's tried before?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, has he?
Yes, yeah. I mean, they're always produced well, but some of the jokes just.
Is ever made it on the air or no?
I don't think so.
No.
There might have been one that you brushed off after like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Who knew? I didn't know he had that talent.
That was excellent. And he's a good singer, too.
That's pretty good. Is he a musical guy?
Yeah, he does. He produces music on the side.
Oh, he does?
Yep.
I wonder what these guys do all day.
Oh, he works.
Well, he's in college, and yeah.
Yeah. He just goes to class, does his homework, and works for you.
When's he done? When's he graduate? Fucking like 28 years old. When's he graduate?
I think he's a sophomore.
What?
Really? I don't know for sure.
So graduate college, he's 27?
He's either a sophomore or a junior.
I know he said he took some time off. I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Fucking loser. What is he doing? He's to be 27?
He's a great guy.
He's not a great guy. He's annoying. He did a good job of that song. He's annoying. I hate his hair and I hate his fucking face.
Well, he can't change those.
He can change his hair.
I suppose.
Yeah.
If you were
Actually, no, he said he can't now. Because you called him the hair intern.
Oh, it's okay. I know the burden of that fame is a lot, but it's not like, he's not.
It's a strong brand.
He's not like Pee Wee Herman. He doesn't have to be a fucking character all the time. You can change his fucking hair. I love that. Like he's like fucking Bozo the Clown or something. Just cut your hair, you shithead. Jesus. Do we have new interns coming at any point? I wouldn't mind getting rid of these two assholes.
I think we are getting ready to onboard another new one. Yes.
Who's that? Why am I not consulted on this?
I told you about him yesterday on the phone.
I don't actually care.
Yeah.
You did?
Yes.
No, you did not.
We were talking about getting programs together for the Wilbur shows. And I said this guy just reached out, and I was thinking about giving him a call.
That's how we do it here.
Just
come on in.
Send us a message and you're in.
I do like the fact we have interns who are never here.
We have people reach out all the time. This one,
take it easy.
Okay.
Take it easy. You're not all defensive. It's fine. You're doing a good job. Jesus, relax. What's wrong with you?
You're just attacking my hiring practices.
I mean, look at the two interns you've hired. I don't think it's not a great record. You're proud of these two?
They got good film up in Madawaska.
I will say there are no two interns who embrace the show they're part of more than these two.
True.
Right?
Yes, no, that is true. We've got a big lineup tonight on the YouTube channel, by the way.
Oh wow!
What do we got? Oh, is this the music thing?
Yes, we've got it. Well, we've got the Minifan Ladies show.
Really?
Four female Minifans got together and taped a 30-minute episode last night.
Oh, Scissor Fest or one? What are we talking about here?
I'm pretty sure
I get kicked off of YouTube.
Every single one of them was in Madawaska.
While they filmed it?
No.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
They're veterans of the Madawaska trip.
Oh, good. Okay.
And
who we got?
So
I don't know if I know them all.
We've got Lauren Lynn.
Okay, the first lady, sure.
Blind Mike's groupie.
Oh wow.
Right.
Steve's groupie.
Which one's Steve's groupie?
She's the wife of Team Robinson, the couple from Vermont.
That's the one to watch me eat.
A big Steve couple.
I think so, yeah.
It's the guy with the hair, right?
Yeah.
That guy was on psychedelics. I'm convinced of that.
Well, maybe.
I'm convinced of
possible.
that. Okay.
It's from Vermont.
So it's those three?
And also Tara.
Oh, the bride-to-be.
Who, by the way, listened to the podcast yesterday and said, I'm in.
You mean?
Oh, yes.
You mean her husband's in?
Yeah. Well, we don't know. I don't know if we've heard from the husband yet, whether he's.
Well, I'm sure some Minifans will sign up.
May come up tonight, I imagine.
She wants, she wants a company of, say, a Will or somebody. Justin, who wouldn't want that baby? So we have to figure out a way to do this clinically.
Yes.
inappropriately. And I don't think, not just, as I said yesterday, I'm very serious about this because I think we need to start the new generation as fast as we can. At the Wilbur, there should not just be one baby attempted to be conceived because, as we said yesterday, the odds are against that, even if everything strikes perfectly.
Yeah.
But we need them to get their cycles in order appropriately. We need to check everything. I mean, I hate to be graphic, but all, menstruation and all that stuff, that'll be, I think, Steve's job. He's probably, God knows he's probably doing it for decades. So we have to figure out the guys. We have to do semen checks on these guys.
Okay.
Total, make sure everything's fine, clean, ready to go, and start conceiving maybe 8 couples.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Does that seem?
We need to get on it early though, because some of these women might have IUDs or something or birth control regimens.
Yeah,
we got to cycle that out of here.
Yank those out.
And you can yank those out, Steve. Right? You've done that.
Yeah, with my teeth.
Right. That's fine.
Jesus Christ.
That's not an issue. You have your knife here too, right?
Oh, I wouldn't want to cut it out. You don't want to damage the fallopian tubes.
No.
Good point. Yes. So I think in a good move, we're going to put Steve in charge of this particular thing.
Okay.
Because I think this is something he'll want to do.
Right.
Because you're a religious. We just want to keep this thing going.
Look, if they're married and they're having sex without contraception, I can't think of anything more beautiful.
What if they're I'm with you. I don't want to have 2 people who've never met do this. Although I like the idea of that from an experiment perspective, how these kids grow up.
Well, they're going to get married
one of the couples.
if they get married before.
Well, I like the idea of a documentary that follows all these kids every 6 years, checks in. There's that great documentary.
Like
Michael
Boyhood.
Well, Michael Apted, the great director in Britain, has a series. It was first called 7 Up, and he would check in, and he just did one last year. I think it was 63 or whatever it was. Look at it. Every 7 years, he's checked in on these kids in England. He started when they were 7, like in the 60s. He's still doing it now.
Jesus.
So I think we have to do that with the Minihane kids.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, so we should
Till
start.
they're 18 or through adulthood?
I think this is going to go on and on.
It's called Up.
It was first called 7. Yeah. So what's the last one? I'm saying 63 up, but that can't be 63 years of it. 42, 49. There was one last year. I haven't watched it yet. I've watched all the other ones.
How old would the guy have to be that's making
He's old. He's got to be in his 80s now.
Jesus.
He's been a pretty successful director. He directed a couple of Bond movies and this and that.
Okay.
But it's weird because he's sort of the studio director, but he just found this project years and years ago.
It says it's still ongoing. I don't know when the last episode came out. Hold on.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's important. It's not that important. We're getting lost in the shuffle here, but we need babies. It seems like the Wilbur. Are they okay with that?
Oh,
Well, there's nothing in the contract that says we can't. So.
Thank you. Yes,
so will they be just kind of in a line and they're doing it, or will you be performing?
No,
they're kind of in the background?
Well, I don't want to let.
You don't want to give it away.
Right.
Understood.
I would just say.
Understood.
I want to have a mic where I can walk all over the arena.
Yes.
Right?
It's clear after the Madawaska show that you need that.
So I may check backstage once in a while to see what's going on in that process.
Okay.
That's all.
I was thinking of like a heart-shaped mattress with a curtain, something tasteful. So you know what's going on.
That is tasteful.
Maybe
Boy, you are a tasteful guy.
Backlight it with a spotlight so you can see a silhouette.
No. That's going to take away from the show. I want them to get... This is business. This is not some sex show in Times Square in 1982. We're here to conceive children. I want this to be comfortable for everyone.
Will the live cam be part of the Barstool Gold pay-per-view package?
That could be. Ooh. That could be. I mean, depending on, again, these guys who are involved we're not talking about, Ryan Gosling's here, so I don't know.
Well, you never know.
It could be gross.
Yeah.
I have a text from Casey Smith, by the way, right now.
Oh, my goodness. What does she say?
It's a little late.
I know she may be volunteering for this.
God, no.
Any Minute fans would be interested or no? No?
Well, you may get one particular host of a certain show.
I know I'm a day or two late, but congrats on selling out so fast. That's super impressive. I may even get a tattoo of your face now.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
There you go.
It's big.
There you go. She may do that. Well, thank you, Casey.
By the way,
go ahead.
Well, we should let people know March 22nd will be Kirk Minihane Tattoo Day.
Good.
So reach out to me on Twitter or send me an email if you want to be a part of that. I need people who are 100% committed to be there noon, to be in the north end of Boston.
And we'll be there.
Yes.
All right. We'll be promoting that, I'm sure, heavily here in the next month or so, will be my suspicion. All right. What else we got, Steve?
What about this University of Virginia student yesterday? I think I retweeted it. They just built a new multicultural center, and this student of color gets up and says, "Get the fuck out of here." Basically says there's too many white people in the multicultural center.
It's not good. Get rid of those whiteys.
That is true, though.
I just thought that would be it's a story in the right wing. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. It's a story in the right wing echo chamber. But if you put the shoe on the other foot, and it would be international outrage over this.
That's true. I mean, yeah, we know that, but I mean, yes, I agree.
But I mean, I guess But our reaction now has become so numb to what this is. It's racism, pure and simple.
Of course it is.
And we're all just like, well, yeah, that's just the left. We just predict it.
But I mean,
it's fine. We're just gonna.
But even we say
that.
like on this show,
it's absurd. But I mean, what's going to? It's not going to change. That is not going to change.
That's the thing is like even like we'll call it out, I guess. But what does that do? It's just like again, every time you look at a story like that, it's like oh, what bullshit. But nothing happens.
But I think calling that kind of stuff out is important.
I agree with that.
That's how we got to where we are. I think, which is at a tipping point where this shit is going to become unacceptable, and society is going to not approve of it. Somebody like that will be shunned. Like so if someone stands up and says, hey, based on the color of your skin, get the fuck out of here. Just because it's against racism against white people doesn't mean that it's just going to be accepted.
No, for sure.
Like this person was applauded after she said
my thing is always the tipping point. What is the tipping point going to be? And it's not going to get better in the next 4.5 years, for sure, because Trump's going to win again.
Mm-hmm. I think Trump's part of it. Trump's part of pushing back against...
No, but I'm saying that anger on that it only is going to get bigger and bigger. So that the liberal academia part of America is only going to get crazier in the next 4 years.
That's
literally.
true.
I told you this the other day. Harry came home from school and had a whole thing about he had to do a pronoun thing. Did I talk about this on the air?
Yeah, you talked about the snow persons.
No,
right?
not that. But the other day he had a class project where he had to write about how he's not transgender, but he understands transgender and his pronouns and stuff.
Right.
And I said, "Do you understand what this means?" He's like, "No, I don't know. I just did it." Like he's
right.
Second fucking grade. And I saw in Connecticut, which I thought was interesting, that the parents were suing the state over the transgender runners who were allowed. Do you see this? Over the transgender high school track students. And, that's part of what got us in trouble in the old days. We actually had, I believe, in this particular one, we actually had the father of one of the transgender girls on, born male, but now female. And the guy was great. Like, he was great. We had a good conversation with him. And, of course, the EI flipped out and they cut out a bunch of it. But the father was like, I understand this. He's like, I totally understand where they're coming from, but it's my kid.
Right.
And I thought, well, that's a perfectly reasonable point. Like if it was my son or daughter, I'd like to think that I have some spot for fairness for everyone, but I probably wouldn't. I'd say, it makes my kid happy. My kid's winning. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. And
but that being said, if Kate was swimming against a transgender girl, and she was trying to finish 4th or 5th, or trying to get something for a scholarship, or just trying to win, and she was losing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm just a human being. I'd be fucking pissed off. I'd say it's completely unfair.
Yeah,
totally unfair. I'll be fascinated to see how this court case goes.
But I mean, you can look at it now objectively without any. I guess you don't have a stake in it because it's not your
Correct.
kid, and you can say that it's unfair.
Yes. Oh, it's
objectively unfair.
Well, of course, it's a massive athletic advantage. I mean, that they've set the state. These two girls, high school girls, the ones who were born male are now female. And that's great. If they're happy or fantastic, have smashed state records.
Yes.
And as I always say, what's next? The Olympics have already said they're going to allow this to happen.
Yeah.
So, like these women, and that's great that they're happy and everything. They're going to set world records and win gold medals and make lots of money professionally. And then what's next?
So eventually, every single athletic world record, will be held by someone who was born male.
Yeah, probably in 100 years, right?
Yeah.
Or will that be, the UFC women's middleweight champion?
Yeah.
Then
I would ask those same people, why not just get rid of, if everyone can compete with everyone, why not just
do
get
it all
rid
together?
of women's sport? Yeah,
Sure.
make it, yeah.
Well, but
if you can't make the NBA, then you don't get the, you know what I mean?
That's obviously hugely unfair to the ones who don't feel that way.
Of course.
So yeah, and here's I said a couple of years ago. I think I said it to the dad. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I said before or after. I'd say it to him now. Here's the deal: you don't get everything. Sorry, you just don't. We're now in a time in history where you are given more. I don't want to say freedom, but I think we're more open minded. I know I am than I was, say, 10 years ago on this, even 5 years ago on this. Not everyone's there yet, but you don't get everything.
Well, what they would say that is, though. Your white male privilege talk.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I understand that. But you don't get to beat born female. I mean, it's just, we know this is silly. I mean, it's just a biological advantage. I mean, it's just, and we had, I forget the name of I feel bad. She was from Bill Ricker, the mom.
Adrian,
was that her name?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
She's a great person. And, she has a kid who's going through that, and she's going to defend her kid like crazy. She'd come in here and tell me to fuck off on this one. And I would totally respect that. Like, that's a completely reasonable opinion. But I'm thinking of everybody in this thing. You know, this girl, transgender now girl's rights are not more important than any other girl's rights. Sorry, I think everybody should be equal.
Yeah.
On that. But there's a huge, at some point, somebody's going to kill somebody in some wrestling match or some boxing or something it's just going to happen.
UFC is where it would happen.
Someone's neck is going to get smashed or legs going to get broke. Then what?
Well, because you're thinking emotionally and rationally, and parents would think emotionally.
Right. Yeah, but that's why that's why they don't let parents of kids who are killed choose whether or not they get the death penalty.
But they also scream the loudest on this because they're thinking emotionally. Yeah.
Sure. Well, yeah, and I get that. But I completely do get that. As a parent, I totally understand that. But I don't know. I mean, the courts are supposed to look at it soberly. I don't know if they're going to be influenced by what's going on in the world right now or not. I don't know. I mean, we're in a world now where, what I just said is basically what Martina Navratilova said, and she got fucking shamed for it. Mm-hmm. Shamed for just saying, hey, this is like science. And now they're going to go in and change science books.
Yeah.
They're just going to make it up.
Yeah, but if it shifts that way, it can shift back.
Sure,
and I think that what needs to happen is the people who say didn't vote for Donald Trump need to take a look at some of the wackier elements of modern liberalism and say that's not us. I don't buy into that. And once it's there's like a bipartisan, I guess, consensus that this is just like too extreme, then it'll start to lose its sway over the conversation that we're
or sadly something tragic has to happen.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I'm not thinking exclusively about, trans athletes. I'm talking more broadly about this whole idea of intersectionality, whether it's, it's okay to be racist against white people. Everybody is oppressed by the white male.
But that to me is almost sort of intangible and hard to this is just pure science.
Yeah. This is definitely an example
if you look at the history just look at the 100-yard dash, say, right? If you look it up, I would guess, I don't know this, maybe someone's broken it, probably Bolt has a world record, maybe. I don't know.
I would think.
Yeah, I think he does.
Still has it. How many names do you have to go down before you get to a female on that list? In the history of 20,000?
Oh, that far? You think?
Oh, I mean, Bolt has probably run the race 3,000.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So or the marathon before you get to the first, or the longest drive in a golf tournament.
Yeah.
This is just facts. There's nothing you can really do about it. It's always fault.
Yeah, and it's all that we live in a weird world where we can say there are things women do better than men.
Absolutely,
obviously.
There's gymnastics. It seems to me they're better. So,
they're better at remembering birthdays.
Why is that?
That as well, I guess.
It's a fact.
Oh, did I forget your birthday?
No, women are better at remembering birthdays.
That's not really a fact.
It is. It is. Psychological studies have borne it out. Women are better at remembering birthdays. Fact. Okay. Take it to the bank.
I was going to say maybe more emotionally nurturing.
What would I do at the bank with that?
Store it. And keep it.
How would I invest that? How would that?
Oh, I don't think you could invest it, but
TD Bank.
You can whip it out. You can whip it out later at some point.
Oh, you mean hold it
put
it in a safe place? You're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, like a lockbox or something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Never thought of that, Steve. Thank God. We'll use that in the future. But it was the old John. We did this a couple months ago. It's the old John McEnroe, Serena Williams argument. That's not, to me, John McEnroe took shit.
It's not even really an argument.
But he's not even Serena. To me, Serena Williams, you could say is the best tennis player ever. When you compare her to her competition, that's not Katie Ledecky might be a better swimmer than Michael Phelps against her competition. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You're the greatest female swimmer who ever lived. That's pretty. Martina Navratilova is the greatest, or whoever, Venus Williams or Stephanie, whoever you want, is the best ever, and they would get smoked by Roger Federer. It's just a fact. I don't even to pretend that's even. I saw somebody say the other day that a woman's going to play in the NBA soon. That's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, it's not.
The NBA itself was doing that video about Brittany Griner. Is that her?
Griner. She still plays. Yeah.
They were doing this. They were doing this whole thing where other NBA like legit talents had to answer questions like, "Do you think you could beat Brittany in 1-on-1?"
Oh, they come out with those every once in a while.
Of course they're going to say but they're just playing. They're just playing.
They have to. Yeah.
I don't blame them. It's like, what are you going to do? But
It's well, then let's do it. Put LeBron against Brittany Griner. You know what I mean? Why not just do it?
A total no-win situation for him because he won't try hard. And
right, of course.
God forbid he hurts her by mistake. Or
what are you talking about? He would have to try very hard and she might still win.
Yes. LeBron James' son would smoke her. He's a top high school player in the country.
Yeah.
He'd kill her.
Yeah.
But that's not...
But you'll get in trouble for saying that, but they'll never play the game. I'm not saying you actually will, but they'll never actually play the game. And
I feel bad. Because it's not even a put down. It's not.
Of course.
It's just, But like at the same time, like Chris Everett-Lloyd, the old player, and Jimmy Connors, like Chris Everett-Lloyd would be much better at remembering birthdays.
That's true.
And you can take that to the fucking bank.
Drive to the bank right now.
Yeah. And take
Whichever
it.
one
just hand it to them.
Yeah.
Sir, do you have any money to take any money? No, I'm not interested.
It's a Robinson rule right there.
Why would I bring
Robinson
money?
rules lately? I mean, here's a piece of paper. Here it is. It's a psychological fact. It's borne it out. Steve told me it's been borne out psychologically. Could you just store that away from me? I'll come back in 50 years. Thank you.
Or it's just a piece of paper with Steve's face on it.
That's true. Yeah, it's a Robinson rule. Are you looking it up right now, Steve? I believe you.
I'm going to produce the psychological studies.
Well, but I believe you.
I'm going to cite my work.
Why do you think that is?
Parenthetical citations. I think their relational intelligence is higher than men.
That feels sexist to me.
There are a lot of psychological differences between men and women.
Definitely. And I agree with them on that.
I disagree.
All right.
You guys are
you won't get in
assholes.
trouble.
Why do you, what else, Steve?
What other psychological sex differences? I think just overall general emotional intelligence, women are higher rated than men.
They make much better parents.
And
like if you look at the numbers between fathers that aren't around versus mothers.
And men have higher spatial intelligence, like understanding maps and where things are. And it's all evolutionary. It's like, the men were doing the hunting, so they needed to know landmarks and shit like that.
You think it's getting closer now that the roles are starting to assimilate?
Evolution takes a really long time.
Well, it's been a while, no?
We're talking eons, not 1,000 years. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it.
Didn't mean to get in your way. I didn't mean to insult you.
you rube.
You may be right. I don't know. I don't really care either. But I mean, he's into it, so I'll let him go. Wow, it's unbelievable. It's incredible. You take that to the bank. I like the Robinson Bank.
Yes.
Listen,
same as Robinson's rules.
There's nothing of value in it, but it's.
I disagree. Are you
I don't
crazy?
have a lot of money, but I'm rich on
It's
facts
locked.
now.
And I got to say, like, I've seen people getting outraged on this. We talked about this a few months ago. Like, I didn't have a problem with them suspending him. I think firing Jeremy Roenick's a little strong. Now, that being said, he got fired yesterday, he claims. I don't know if that's all there is to it, right? So we don't really know. Mm-hmm. And I saw a lot of yesterday, the place that had Matt Lauer there. Well, as I said before, which way do you want it? Like, do you want them to continue to... Now, I agree it's not as strong, but you did have a guy go on a podcast, Spittin' Chicklets, and talk about, how he wants to fuck Catherine Tappan. Essentially, he say he wants to fuck Catherine Tappan, right? Mm-hmm. So, and by the way, also this, if she was really comfortable with it, I'm guessing he'd still be there. I don't know that, but I'm guessing he'd still be there.
Maybe. So that's what I wanted to ask is, when I heard this, I was like, did I miss something why is this happening now?
His contract was probably up, right?
Okay. Because this happened, wasn't this months ago that we talked about
I think this is pre-Christmas.
I thought so,
or
too.
over Christmas or something.
And we talked about when we got back, maybe?
Yeah, because I think he said he was being, like, not renewed. He didn't say he was fired, right?
He put out a video on Twitter that I haven't seen yet, but I can play it if you want.
Yeah, good.
I'm very disappointed and angry today. I will not be returning to NBC. And though disappointed, I'm also grateful that I've had the opportunity to share my love, my passion.
So not returning, keep playing, Steve. I don't care. Not returning is different than being fired, right?
Even though I'm leaving NBC, I will not be gone for long. I'll be back better and more motivated to bring you the best entertainment and the best that I have for the game of hockey. I've seen all the support. I've read all the support. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's overwhelming. And for that, I can't wait to see you soon.
So, I mean, it could very well be because of that, but I don't know that.
True.
There's probably
but
several
isn't he like their
factors.
top hockey analyst? I don't even know. But I thought he was like their top hockey analyst.
Yeah, he probably is. I have no idea. But, like,
What do you think he was making?
Not that's hockey. Not that much.
A few $100,000?
$400,000 maybe? If that.
Not that much.
Well, I'm just saying, like, compared to, like, Tony Romo or, Jeff Van Gundy or somebody John Gruden was making. But like, you want NBC to clean it up, and sometimes you have to be really diligent to do that, to the point of almost ridiculousness, like that. So when it's like, well, you let Matt Lauer do this, you let this guy, Brian Gumbel, we did those old stories, let him do that. Well, all right. And now Jeremy Roenick goes on a podcast and says how much he wants to fuck somebody who he works with. Now he's, lusting after her. Now I agree it was innocent. Like, they're probably friends. But Catherine Tappan didn't come out and say she never went out and publicly defended him,
which is weird to me.
Well,
so maybe
I think
more.
she did the opposite.
Yeah, she did. She wagged her finger a little bit, not much.
Maybe there's more to it, or.
But put it this way: if Catherine Tappan had gone to NBC and been like, "Do not get rid of him. I want him to stay here," does he stay? Maybe. I have. And by the way, he may have 7 things against him. He may be Maybe his contract requests were unreasonable. You don't know, right?
That's the thing. It could come out tomorrow that there's a million complaints about
who
him.
knows?
In the
I don't know.
office
I hope not.
Who knows?
Everyone says he's a nice guy, so I don't know. And I do think he was just bullshitting on a podcast and got conversational and was just dicking around and probably didn't mean anything by it. But you can't have it both ways. If we're going to be a Me Too world, well. Then,
you know what, though? I think you can, because what Matt Lauer did was assault. What Jeremy Roenick did was make a joke.
But when you allow that to happen,
you have to overcorrect.
Well, not only that,
I mean, I think
but not only that, you have it's like running a red light is breaking the law, and so is rape, right?
Sure.
So you have to litigate everything,
right?
You can't say, well, we'll let this one slide, no big deal. It's just boys being boys.
But you don't have to get jail for running a red light.
No, but you can't just have it's Jeremy's it's just boys being boys. He went on a really popular podcast. A lot of people heard it. And they're trying to clean up their shit. Now, to me, they gave him a suspension, and that was enough. You don't get fired for that. But, and by the way, he didn't get fired. He didn't get fired.
I didn't realize that they're just not renewing his contract.
Maybe that's the top reason. Maybe that's the main reason they didn't renew his contract. That I don't know. If that's the case, that's pretty strong. But that being said, they probably look at it and they think, well, if we replace Jeremy Roenick with Mark Messier or whoever,
what's the difference?
Gonna be the difference?
Yeah. And they didn't come out and say we're firing for this. So
they didn't fire him.
That's the thing. So it's not this black mark on Jeremy Roenick's career.
So I saw a thing, it is.
I mean, maybe it is now because it's been interpreted that way.
They also could have suspended him knowing that his contract was coming up and that they were eventually just going to release him.
Could be.
That too.
But I saw yesterday all over the place, NBC Sports fires Roenick. It doesn't seem like that's what happened.
No.
It seems like his contract ran out and they said, well, see you later.
It's still kind of splitting hairs.
Unless he can't say
it's different than being fired. That is different than being fired.
I mean, they ended their relationship with him.
They did. But you don't know that's why, though. And by the way, he didn't say that was why.
Would there be some reason where he has to sign something and say you can't say you were terminated?
If you could sign a confidentiality agreement, a non-disclosure, for sure.
Yes. So that might be why, too.
Yeah. I signed one when I left Entercom. I mean, I violated like 50 times since then. But I mean, I signed one. I knew I was going to, I knew I was going to. My fucking lawyer listens every day now. He's about to pull hair out of his head. But
what's in it? Tell us.
Maybe I'll find it and maybe I'll read it this week.
Read it at the live show.
Yeah, I'll read it at the live show.
Okay.
The live show, I'll be free and clear.
Oh, really?
From everything. It'll be over a year, yeah.
Oh, there's a time limit on it.
Yeah, I mean, but again, there are names in there that I've said a great many times that I've clearly violated.
Right.
But no, actually, you know what? I don't even know if I have or not. I forget the language. I probably should have read it before I signed it in retrospect. I just want to get the fuck out of it.
Or before doing it, before saying names. Yeah.
That's what you pay lawyers for, though.
That's true. I mean, God, pay them a fucking fortune. But, I think one of the guys, it was funny, all the on-air guys I could mention. Like, that was the thing that drove Jerry so crazy.
Yeah.
Was that.
Wait, Jerry wanted to be protected?
No.
Oh.
Well, sort
you
of.
Could talk about Jerry, but not them.
It was Jerry pushing to get written into.
A lot of people aren't happy that happy that Jerry did not reach out and congratulate me either day on the Wilbur selling.
But he didn't text you or anything?
No, he's jealous. Should be jealous if you were interviewing Howie Carr.
I guess that's fair.
Fucking New Hampshire. We did 4 minutes in New Hampshire primaries. I'm going to hang myself. He's doing 2 hours on it.
Right.
What was that?
Right.
Well, there you go. Has Jerry ever met Mike's mom or no? We should introduce those two right now. Those kids might get along. You know that? Would you like to have Jerry as a stepdad?
I was in the clubhouse all the time raping boys.
I don't know if my mother would go for that.
That's not good first.
Oh, my God.
Well, maybe she would.
I'm not sure his name is Michael, but what did...
Oh, I see. I'm the victim here. I understand.
Oh, that's true. I
got a boyfriend on the side. I'm gay.
All right. Well, I don't know if it was consensual, Jerry.
Some first date.
I was just a kid.
Oh, she likes that.
Oh, my God.
Well,
I'm
didn't know
excited.
All right. Smith's Country Cheese. SmithsCountryCheese.com. They're back today. So what is the what am I?
So this is a Valentine's Day promotion. We were asking people to send their Valentine a box of cheese, wine, whatever they've got going on at their website with promo code Kirk. But they also have 2 tickets to the Wilbur show.
But if you do it today, you don't get it by Valentine's Day, correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Okay. So you're not going to get your box by Valentine's Day, but you will have your names entered in for a chance for every box you buy at those Wilbur tickets.
Oh, excellent. So we all know Smith's Country Cheese. We love them. SmithsCountryCheese.com. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Order your stuff right now. The best cheese out there. Homemade, delicious cheese. We've had it here. I love it. I want some more. Send some more to us, please. All the kinds. Everything you want. They control what goes into the cows, so we know you're getting quality milk and the animals are being properly cared for. We love that. Order online, use the code Kirk for 10% off that gift. You still get the 10% off, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything about the deal applies. It's just the shipping.
date.
It
Okay.
won't be might not get there by the 14th.
That's fine. Use the code Kirk, as Steve said, you get 10% off your order, and you get entered to a blind draw for 2 tickets. That's two tickets to the Wilbur show. If you're a married couple or a dating couple, you want to conceive a child, I don't know if cheese helps or not. I have no idea.
It's not going to hurt.
No, people need cheese forever to having babies, right?
Absolutely. It's
There
true.
you go. Yes, it's true. So if you get 20 of them, you get 20 chances. So, and we'll do the draw in here at some point. I don't know when we'll do that, Steve.
Probably Friday.
Oh, we can do the draw on Friday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
For the live
Wow.
show.
Then hurry up.
Yeah.
Jesus,
You
order
want-
your cheese.
Yes.
You want to?
You mean Jesus? Order it. Yes. I mean, yes, tomorrow. That's big. Okay, good. I like that. Good. SmithsCountryCheese.com. I'm sure they've got a lot of feedback on this, right?
They have, yes.
Here's your chance to win. I'm telling you this again. 2 tickets. You get to meet us as well, right?
Yes.
And a little backstage tour as well.
Wow.
Oh,
I threw that in there yesterday.
Sweeten the deal.
2 more people for us to meet, Steve, for me to shake hands with. And as I said, I'm promising everybody going, you get 5 minutes of my time at the VIP meet. What?
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Oh, 5 minutes each.
Nope. 40 minutes.
Yes. A nice hour with each of them. What's wrong with that? Keep in mind, if that's the case, it's not my fault. It's Steve's fault.
You know, they should have to talk.
Well, I mean, let's just
Steve should have to talk to them for like 25 minutes.
Let's not put this to that.
Let's just make abundantly clear that if there's any small little thing that goes wrong with the Wilbur show, it will be my fault.
Let's not play this already. Let's not play the martyr, okay? Jesus. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Once again, so tomorrow, we're doing that tomorrow.
Yes.
That's a big announcement.
Wow.
Right there. I didn't realize
Get your cheese now.
So someone's going to get 2 tickets to the Wilbur tomorrow. We're going to have their phone numbers and everything ready to go to contact them.
Yes.
They're going to get the call.
Yes.
So if you have put your name in there, if you've bought the cheese, A, thank you. B, Smith's Country Cheese thanks you. C, be ready for a potential phone call tomorrow. And I'd say D, like if you've already got tickets, that seems a little... well, you know what? If you bought the cheese, maybe...
Yeah, that's right.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
So there you go. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Use the code Kirk for all gift boxes. There you go. Boy, that's big.
Do they have to answer live tomorrow? Like if we get the voicemail, are we going on to the next
I
person?
want people answering the phone. No, that's a good question. We'll think about that tomorrow. You know what this makes me want to do?
What's that?
Oh, I want it.
What?
Bring him out.
What are you talking about?
Up next, we've got the I Hate My Boss donut toss, but right now we've got Dale Bear with us on Kirk and Off.
Let me ask you a question, Mike.
Go ahead, Dale Bear.
You took quite a beating this week.
That's right, I did.
Like after the show ended yesterday,
Yes.
and between the show this morning, what did you do show related?
I thought about killing myself.
No.
Show related?
Yeah, what did you do?
Oh, no, I added nothing, Dale
What did
Bear.
you? Well, the show ended at 10 o'clock yesterday, and the show began at
Do you want a
8.
literal answer?
What did you actually do in the 22 hours in between the show?
Timestamped the
Okay,
show,
that took- how long did that-
posted promos, and looked for stories.
That's your job?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you do anything?
I have no real value,
Did you do
Dale
anything
Bear.
creative?
No, I will today, though. I do have an idea. It's not going to be great.
50-state phone call thing?
Oh, God damn it.
Why don't you do something that might help the show and not suck?
All right.
Why don't you go to a mall, you fucking idiot?
I'll try.
What's next, you fucking asshole, you fat fuck?
I thought Dale Bear would be a lot nicer.
Dale Bear wants your job, shithead.
Well, you should probably have it. He's been a lot funnier than me on this program
What
so
the
far.
fuck? Yeah, hey, ring. Hey, Idaho.
I thought
You got any Smith's Country cheese
for
yet?
a sponsor.
Yeah, great on-air content, you fuck.
Well, it would have been on Periscope.
1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me a little break here for a second, would you please?
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Reese's. No, Dale, please, not again, Dale. Please, God, let me out, Dale. Hello, Mr. Reese. No, Dale, please, not again. I have semen out. You like that, don't you? You like that? Yeah, I'm gonna come right on you. Igor Kluzak. Oh, God. Media guy. That just came so hard.
No. Dale Bear, I'm not sure if any of this made the air.
What else? What else do you do for the rest of your day? How about that bullshit therapist story, Steve, about President's Day? Anybody fucking believe that?
I don't know why that would be bullshit. I'm just an idiot.
Well, it's clearly not President's Day, you fucking moron.
I understand that, but I wasn't lying.
How would you
just wrong?
How would you get that wrong, you fuck?
I don't know, because I don't celebrate, really, I guess.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I understand. But why would it be a lie? I was just wrong. I was just wrong.
So let me get this straight. 22 hours and you cut a promo?
Many promos, but yeah.
Let me ask a question. Did this fucking show have a YouTube channel and a fucking Instagram account?
It does.
I'm not seeing a lot of social media action from you fucks.
All right.
You give Dale Bear the social media action. We are fucking flying, motherfucker.
I understand, Dale Bear.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Steve?
Not wrong at all.
No, Dale Bear is not wrong.
You know what this makes me want to do?
What's that?
Your love, it makes me wanna shout from the rooftop to the world now. Got to have you by my side now. Say you will be my Valentine. Say you will. Come on, say that you love me.
Hey, you know what? Well, fuckhead with his dead parents is sitting around like a lump. I'll take it over the show. Let's call some fucking Dale fans. Let's do it right now.
There seem to be a lot. It shouldn't be a problem.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
You know, a lot of people come up to me and say, you should host the show. Do you guys know what the difference is between Fred Lynn's semen and Bobby Orr's semen?
What's that, Dale Bear?
Forget it. Fuck off.
Okay.
You guys ever look at old media guides and see your old crusty semen on page 42 and smell it?
Hello?
How am I talking to you?
Kevin, hola!
Your love, it makes me wanna shout from the rooftop to the world now. Got to.
Dale Bear.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Anything you want? Any questions you want to ask Dale Bear?
How's the diet going?
1 second. It's funny you mentioned that. I'm going to go fuck a Reese's right now. Yeah, turn around. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. When you ever been inside a Bruins locker room and then there's a leftover pubic hair and you take the pubic hair and then you put it on your salad, then you eat it, then you shit out the next day and you find it in your shit?
Is that what you're going to feed Mike?
Oh, we've been having a nice conversation with Mike. Do you think Dale Bear should take over for Mike?
Absolutely.
Yeah, anything else you want to talk to Dale Bear about?
Not much, man. That's it. You guys are doing a great job. Keep going on with the show.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to talk to Buster only in about 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, it's worth mentioning as we get ready, we look at the Bruins schedule here. I find it interesting. When you look at the Bruins schedule, they have to play back-to-back games 3 out of 6 nights. That puts a lot of onus on the defense. Noon 30 is next.
Your love, it makes me wanna shout from the rooftop to.
You know, Steve, I found it funny talking to Shithead, who's not on the air right now, that, you know, you seem much angrier about Mike on Saturday than you were on the show Monday. It's almost like Kirk had to do all the criticism while you sat there like a fucking pussy.
I was measured in my criticism, I thought. I thought a lot about what I was going to bring onto the air.
Pussy boy! I
don't think, I don't think that I was hotter at all.
You know what? 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah. Hello. Yes. This is the bank. Yeah, I got a slip that says Steve's a pussy. I want to take it here. Yeah, no problem. Here we go. Yep. Okay, bye-bye. You can take that to the bank, you right-wing motherfucking ghostwriting asshole bitch.
I don't think I said anything privately that I didn't say publicly.
Oh, really? You want me to go back and read my text, the text messages?
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right, fine. Fuck you. You know what? I know plenty of dogs at Bowden that wouldn't even want you around. Or bears. I'm a bear, goddammit. From the South, sort of, with a woman voice. For reasons I don't know. This makes me laugh. Can we get a psychic on? Can we call call somebody let's call an enemy. I don't have any enemies, but I'm a really, really nice guy. Everybody really likes me. Big Rob Manfred, 1140. We're going to talk all about it. All about the whole thing. I'll do this the whole fucking time. You're going to talk about the fucking election, you fuck. Who we calling?
Dale.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Hi, this is 508.
I might want to.
Unfortunately,
You might not want to run, Steve.
If you leave a message at the beep, I'll get back to you as quickly as I
We'll
can.
leave a message, okay?
Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, it's me. It's your bear, Dale Bear. I think all the time like you think, and let's sniff together. Ready? 1, let's pretend that, I don't know, Terry O'Reilly's bent over and you can see a little bit of crack of his asshole and he just took a shit. Hockey players shit smells so good, doesn't it, Dale? Love you, miss you. You look great right now. Awaken 360. Talk to you later. We're going to go live on Periscope right now. We're live. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I got a few more questions for Mike.
That's terrific.
Do we have any more songs, Steve, or no?
Yes, we did just get one more song in.
Is it about Mike?
It is about Mike.
What are the odds?
What, is it a song about him being drunk?
The title is Give Mike Booze.
Okay, so.
But we haven't listened to it yet?
No.
Okay, we're just going to play it?
Yeah, this person's been hit or miss.
Okay, well, all right. What? Okay, good.
Give him beer, give him booze, give him whatever you choose, yeah.
Dale Dog does not look impressed.
Kirk said
Dale Bear.
not to drink. Mike didn't listen to what he said. He drank till he was almost dead.
Please stop. Please make this stop.
They're not all winners.
You kept referring to me as Dale Dog in the text yesterday. I'm Dale Bear. Dale Bear!
It looks like a dog.
I'm a bear, goddammit. I'm a bear.
Dale Bear.
He identifies as a bear.
That's right. I identify as a bear. Yeah, cancel culture, cancel culture, cancel culture, cancel. We understand. Steve, we get it now, okay? Okay? If a white guy does, it's different than a black guy. We understand. You know what black people had as well? It's called slavery, okay? So it kind of equals out, asshole. Jesus. Did you realize that when you're writing Chapter 6 of Babylon 2? Just a joke. Takes a while for people to get some of them, like a fucking idiot sidekick. I think Dale Bear is going to stay right there.
Makes sense.
I like him.
You see, he seems to do a great job.
He's got an attitude, too, which I like.
I know, I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised how blue he works.
Well, Dale Arnold is standard. Dale Bear is Dirty Dale. That's the real Dale.
I get it. All right.
The Dale, as I always say, who when people would leave during the commercial breaks, he'd call a fucking asshole.
Oh, okay.
I hate that fucking guy.
So this is kind of Dale between the...
I heard you say the other day we randomly picked Dale, and Dale's like a nice guy. I was like, Dale's not a nice guy.
Oh, I don't know. I just assumed.
No. Has anybody ever told you Dale's a nice guy? An EI? No.
I don't know. I don't really talk to people about him, but...
He's an asshole.
He was a dick to me in the one phone call I've ever had.
He did seem like an asshole to Steve.
Hey, he wanted Steve to...
He reported me to the Bowdoin police. Told Bowdoin about me.
That is a very strange... That still remains one of the strangest things ever.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever end up in that catalog alongside him.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, what can you do?
Disgraced alumni.
That was a terrible song. What was that?
Yeah, not a good
one.
one.
What happened when you're like day 2 of it? It gets to the point where it's kind of,
There's only so much material. I mean, there's only so many lyrics, I should say.
Oh, I would think that the lyrics are endless. The production ability wasn't
for maybe the Steve's a Liar guy or Matt Carano, but for it's tough to do.
So you're going to waste your time calling all 50 states supermarkets for a
thought it would have been funny to do.
How's that help the show?
It helps Smith's Cheese, a sponsor.
But it's a lot of time.
It would have been, but it would have been my own time.
What do you think of that, Steve?
Well, if it gets Smith's Cheese into one store, it's
I asked Steve.
Good for the client.
Oh, well, I mean, okay.
Because they're doing it to sell cheese boxes, but also to expand their brand and to get into other grocery stores.
I could do the men on the street stuff as well.
Oh, it's okay. You could just come up with an idea.
Do both.
No, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Time is yours. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Or just sit around. It's fine by me.
Okay.
That's what you elect to do. It's totally fine.
I don't want to.
So I cut you off before. So we had the Minifan lady. What time is that show on tonight?
I think it's going to be on at 7, followed by the Intern Show at 8, followed by the live musical show by Murchison's Mouse at 9.
Wow. Packed the lineup.
So wait, that's 8 and 9?
Yeah, 7, 8, 9.
What's 8 o'clock? I'm sorry.
8 o'clock is the Intern Show.
Oh, the interns are back.
Interns are back, yes.
Wow, what a night. This is all on the YouTube channel?
Yes.
So the ladies at 7.
Yes.
The interns at 8.
Yes.
Merchants, what are they doing at 9?
At 9 o'clock, so you know how he puts his music out on Twitter? He does a live broadcast.
Yes, I know that.
Well, I don't even know if he uses Periscope. He uses something else to put out a live video, so he does it in one take, where he's going to move that to the YouTube channel.
Oh, God. I just saw Kevin from Bristol. Now he has a Dale bear, and he's performing what appears to be an act of oral sex on another bear.
Poor Dale bear.
I got very into Dale bear yesterday. It just makes me laugh. I don't know why things like this make me laugh. Maybe nobody thinks it's funny. I don't even care. But everybody's tweeting him out. I'm sure you saw that. Mm-hmm. And I saw Rich Mandarin was saying, I went into the Minihane thread on our show Twitter account. He's like, this actually works out well. He said, because I have a huge collection of stuffed animals.
What? What?
Yes. Because somebody's like, because he had one with like a Bruin shirt on. They're like, how'd you get that? He's like, I have all these little stuffed animals with all the sports teams.
Is it like a childhood collection, or is he into collecting?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's an interesting.
I don't know which Rich Mandarin it is. I don't know what, there's like 20 of Rich Mandarins, right?
Yeah.
Is this the Rich Mandarin who's on the Mike and the Minifan show?
Two popular ones. Both have been on, I think.
I think one is down on you right now.
Yes.
Which one is that?
Rich _ Mandarin.
Well, you got to have him. Mike and the Minifans could be contentious on Saturday.
So I invited him on, but he said he'd rather talk to me privately or something, which I found.
No. Nobody cares about your fucking conversation privately with him.
That Willie Cologne
stuff. What are you talking to these people privately about?
I've never talked to him privately. I said...
No, bring it on.
That's what I said.
I want a couple of Mike supporters, and I want a couple of Mike haters on Saturday night.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, of course.
I was going to get just haters.
No, I don't think that's worth. I mean, if you have 3 and 1 or something, but I mean,
I would
somebody's got your
suggest
back.
that your defender should not be a blind advocate. It would
probably would
not be a good
case,
defense to bring on someone who's blackout drunk.
Or maybe it should be, no?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, you do whatever. It's your show. Do whatever you want. I would personally, it's your show. Mm-hmm. I'd probably abstain for this one.
What do you mean?
Not drink.
Oh, I'm not drinking.
For Mike and the Minifans. Just
probably, I don't know about ever, but not for a long time.
That's probably a good idea. I'm saying for Mike and the Minifans, you shut up a little booze up on Saturday night. That would be an interesting move. Yeah. But it's your show. Look, you do whatever you have to do.
Didn't even need to be said.
Or did it? But we've things that were said before, and I think it probably had to be
I understand, but I assure you.
It was said for a reason. So that's on Saturday night.
Yes.
Do you have people lined up yet? It's already Thursday.
So Matt from Providence, because he's also down on me.
Oh, he is?
And then...
is that right?
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't know that. What did he say?
I don't know. He's just been down. He said, he goes, I kind of enjoyed the live show when I was there, but listening back, Mike did ruin it, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So, and another guy who's been asking to be on for a while. I don't know what his take is.
Who's that?
But just a random guy who's never been on before.
Okay.
And then I was kind of looking for another... Great. I was looking for... That's why... So I was looking for another...
Solid...
Kind of regular. Yeah.
It's interesting that Matt from Providence said that he was only down on the show after he listened back to it, because there's some video of him.
I may be misquoting him.
There's some video of him right outside of the Lakeview restaurant.
What did he say?
Reacting to the performance immediately after.
Oh, then I might be... Maybe I misread it.
How much of an absolute fool Blind Mike made of himself tonight. You want to talk about hammered drunk. That guy couldn't get out one coherent word. And I can't wait for all the Minifans to hear this on Monday and laugh their fucking asses off. It was an unbelievable episode. Kirk fucking rocked that place. Madawaska is the home of the Minifans, and we're coming back next year.
All true.
That and more in the documentary.
Wow. Yeah, how's the documentary shaping up right now?
It's good. We've just got a ton of video that we're going through, and we're building out segments. I think we got a good story.
Who's we?
The interns are helping me out with this.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be, I'm sure, a while, right?
Yeah. I mean, with the Wilbur craziness, that delayed us a little bit, but I'm hoping starting next week. I was aiming for like Friday, Saturday, but I'm hoping starting next week now. To have a lot of work over there.
Well, it's going to take a while to be done, though. No?
Yeah, it'll take the editing is going to take quite a while, and then loading it and everything will take a while. But yeah, and I think we'll be uploading it to Barstool so that we can monetize it.
Have you heard anything about this President's Day thing? No, we have shows.
Yeah, I think we have shows. I don't see anywhere on the Barstool holiday calendar that we're taking it off. The salespeople might, but I mean, if you want to take it off, I'm sure you can.
I think maybe we can. I want to do something with Harry Sunday into Monday, so I think we might, if you guys are around, tape Sunday late morning. Are you around?
It's my wife's birthday weekend.
Okay, what are you doing?
Going out to eat at a restaurant.
Sunday morning?
No, I could do something Sunday morning.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying at night. I'm saying, can we do it like Sunday morning at 9? Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, is she the Queen of England? I mean, are we dedicating an entire weekend to her?
No, I just have plans.
What do you plan Sunday morning?
Well, I mean,
if you have plans. You have plans.
I mean, the afternoon will be like a hiking, outdoorsy type thing.
Okay,
but if we tape a show earlier Sunday morning,
that's okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Could we
tell me if it's not? We can get some. Can we do what?
Can we do like an 8 o'clock Sunday or?
Yeah, well, it's Sunday, so I don't know I figure you guys might want to come in later. I don't care. I could do 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I would
find Mike or no?
The earlier Sunday,
that's
the
fine.
better. I would prefer.
Okay, is that okay though? If it's not okay, we'll get somebody else to produce the show.
No, I mean, I would prefer to be the one producing the show. Yeah.
Okay, and then Monday we'll do. Then that show will drop Monday.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yes.
All right. Because if it's not, just tell me. I don't want you to,
It'll be fine.
Well, tell me. I don't want.
Yeah, no, it's just.
I've asked you 10 times.
Yeah,
just saying, if it's an issue, we'll have somebody else produce the show.
Doing anything over the weekend is going to cause trouble for me.
It is.
Yeah. But if it's earlier in the morning, then that'll be fine.
Like actual trouble.
Well,
when's your birthday?
The 17th.
What day is that?
It's the Monday.
Okay, it's not even her birthday then.
I know, but I mean, we were planning on doing stuff on the weekend, but it'll be fine.
This is like passive aggressive. Like, what are we doing?
No,
here?
I'm not being passive aggressive. I'm just trying to accommodate both of the important people in my life.
I don't. What I'm saying is, just tell me now. We'll bring in somebody else to produce it.
Okay, let's bring in somebody else. Let's bring in Matt.
What do you want? Which would you prefer?
Can we bring in Matt on Sunday?
Then why didn't you say that initially? Reach out to him right now.
Okay.
Because, I mean, your wife's birthday weekend is more important than me spending an actual day when my son doesn't have school all day with him, for sure. No question. No doubt about it. I mean, one of them's 8 years old. I was 7 years old. Absolutely. Why can't you say that at first?
Because I was going back and forth. It took me a little time to make the decision.
That's fine. So now you get Monday off. Essentially, you get a show off.
Yeah, I guess that's what it'll be. I mean, I'll still be, responding to email and
yes,
working on promos and stuff.
Yes. That's fine. But my point is, tell me first.
Okay.
All right, you can hear back from Matt. What if he can't do it?
Then I'll be here.
All right. Okay. But if you want whatever time Sunday, if you want to do it early Sunday, 8 o'clock. That's. If I'm saying if Matt can't, if he can't, then we just then we won't do a show Monday because it's your wife's birthday weekend. Then we just won't do one. Let the Minifans deal with that. Fine by me.
We'll get a show.
No,
we'll have
fine.
a show
No
Monday.
No, we don't have to do it. It's no big deal. No big deal. So I have to see fucking Matt on Sunday potentially?
Yes.
Great. Gets even better. You haven't worked with Matt yet, Mike.
Yes, I have.
You did a show with him? Oh, we did 2 with him, right?
Yeah.
So the whole gang will be back together.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're calling him to do it.
It'd be interesting. Is he allowed?
On a Sunday?
Contractually, is he allowed?
I can't imagine he signed a contract with Jerry.
No, I'm kidding. But it is his Sunday, so he could do
Text
it.
him and ask him. We'll have him go first. And he's probably doing the show right now. Tell him if he does, I'm going to rip the shit out of Jerry's show and tell everyone to give 1-star reviews. And
or don't tell him
fuck him over.
Oh, if he doesn't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, we could have Colin do it. That'll drive Jerry crazy.
The old gang. The real old gang.
You get to meet him.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I hear a lot about him.
All right, texted him.
Is the show over? Is Jerry's show over? Probably is. Call him up now. Call Colin up now. I gotta think that show's over, right?
What time is it?
Almost 10.
Oh, they posted at 10, so yeah.
Sometimes they get chatty.
I heard Colin had a big fight with the consultant. Like a real fuck you fight.
Really? Oh, yeah? Throwing his dick around a little?
What's up, Steve?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
So I'm doing a show Sunday because I have something with Harry on Monday. And Steve has something going on with his wife's birthday weekend or something. She's, So can you come in and produce our show on Sunday morning with me and Mike?
What time are you guys starting? I have a little something myself on the night before. So.
What do you have?
I'm staying in the city. A nice little weekend with my wife.
When? Saturday night?
Saturday night, yeah.
9 a.m.
Can I get back to you?
Okay, I mean, you understand if you say no, I'm going to turn my wrath against Jerry's podcast. Like you've never, it'll be nothing compared. Which was happened in the past will be nothing compared to
Okay,
what's
if
about
you
to
need it, I'll help you.
Well, I don't want you to know if you're with your wife, that's fine. That's not a big deal. It's fine.
No. But if you're in a jam, I want to help. So I just need. Jesus Christ! I just need time.
Shut up for a second. I'm just saying. I don't know. Is 10 o'clock? Would that be better or no?
That would be better.
Right.
The later, the better.
You want to say, how about 10:30 on Sunday morning? Is that good?
10. You got it.
So you're not backing out. You're in for 10:30 on Sunday.
I'm in for 10:30 on Sunday.
Mike, does that work for you?
Absolutely.
10:30 on Sunday. Dave, you know where it is, right?
I know where it is.
You're going to produce the show on Sunday morning at 10:30.
I'm looking forward to producing the show with a guy who sold out the Wilbur in 6 minutes. Well, no, what? Under 10 minutes? Is that what it was?
Okay, Dave. I'll see you on Sunday.
All right, goodbye. Yeah, bye. Bye.
Jesus Christ. How happy he is.
I
right
know.
There.
Finally, he gets a little... He'll enjoy it.
Sure, his wife will be thrilled Sunday morning.
I gotta leave, baby.
She won't even.
Sorry,
she'll care. I mean, Jesus.
That's true. Get a break from him.
There you go. The old gang tweeted out. Breaking news. Dave Collingwood producing the Kirk Minihane Show for Monday's show. Tweet that out.
People will enjoy it.
They will? I'm already annoyed with him after fucking 3 minutes.
That was my fear about you calling him. I was going to say, if you're going to call him, you may end up not wanting to do it.
I can do it. I can't do it.
My question is, does Jerry have enough juice to see this tweet and say, Dave, no, you're not doing that?
Jerry knows.
Does he have the balls to do that? Is the real question.
It'd be a good move for Jerry to play along.
Yeah.
I would say. Wouldn't you, Dave? Steve, rather?
Yes, I would.
And it's also free promotion, you know?
Sure.
This is the brilliant talent on
Jerry's
Jerry's
show. He's one of the stars of the Jerry Callahan
podcast.
That's
what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely is. This is a big. The three of us haven't worked together since. Was that July, Steve?
Yeah.
June?
You, me, and Conan.
At the end of July.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. Exciting stuff.
It's amazing that Steve's willing to just walk away from the show. It's incredible. But that's all right. No big deal.
It is Valentine's Day weekend as well. I can understand not being able to get out of plans.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I guess. I don't like birthday weekends, but that's not my life.
Also, Valentine. You got to add all the factors.
Well, Valentine's Day is Friday, and this thing is Sunday morning. I mean, it's not Sunday morning. It's fine. Aaron and I have a big trip. We're going to Cooperstown and Springfield. Double Hall of Fame trip. We're going to Sunday into Monday.
Really?
Yes, that's right.
Wow, that's a long.
Is there a WWE Hall of Fame?
There isn't. There is. They have like a ceremony every year, but there's an actual physical one. We've looked, believe
so I think that would be more his speed, right?
Oh, yeah, but he loves sports. No, he's excited about the basketball one especially. We're going to Cooperstown. We'll be there. We'll be around. Just leave it at that. We'll be around. Leave us alone.
What's the drive to Cooperstown?
Not that bad. Like 3.5 hours.
Oh, that's it. All right. I thought it was a hike.
No, he's happy. We'll stay at the hotel. We'll go see a movie. He wants to go see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie or something. We'll fucking go sit through that. And then go to the Hall of Fames and then be back Monday night he's got something. They're off school all week. That's the other thing. So it's February break.
Very nice.
Because Monday is Patriots Day. President's Day.
I know that now.
Fuck it is.
Now, is there a podcast that you guys can listen to together or some form of audio entertainment, or you guys just kind of do your own thing?
He'll be YouTubing a little bit, and then he'll read, and then we'll bullshit. But no, I have no podcast right now I'm listening to right now. I listen to the Cosby one. Harry doesn't like that one that much. He's into it at first. But he's like, I'm so sick of these stories. I get it. Like, he's read books about it and stuff.
I got into the first episode of that. It's very good.
It's crazy, right?
I actually didn't like it.
Oh, really?
No?
Yeah, I started listening to it.
Home?
I thought it was a little overproduced, and if you've read some of if you've been following it, it didn't seem like there was a lot new.
It gets better.
It does? All right.
Here's what's weird about it, though, is so it starts, and it's like this harrowing testimony and stuff, and this is just a nitpicking thing. They do this terrible, these fucking women have been through so much, been through hell. And they start crying, they're weeping. And you're like, the Cosby's honestly the biggest animal who ever lived. He's just he should be put down. He's a dog. And then it goes to a break. It's a different voice. And she's like, if you've liked this episode so far, you might want to help and go to whatever the product is /Cosby. I'm like, that's very weird.
That's what I said about
OJ.
Yes.
Kim Goldman did the same thing.
The Kim Goldman podcast.
And I guess
it's weird. Where she's literally crying and then has to go to an ad.
I guess you have to do the names because it's the most recognizable. They probably think of it from an ad perspective.
Yeah. /Chasing wouldn't.
I know, but you feel like you're making. It's weird. But if you listen to that podcast series, True Crime, and you think that Tom Werner didn't know anything of the Cosby Show, people, you're out of your fucking mind. But
Well, so to that point, kind of what I wanted to ask is the first clip. So I've heard the Spanish Fly bit from his stand up in the 60s,
Right.
and then I saw the clip from the Cosby Show a bunch of times.
Yeah, the barbecue sauce one.
Yeah. But the one I never heard. So he did that again on Larry King.
Yeah, Larry King was like laughing. He loved it.
So this was like kind of a famous bit.
Oh
of
yeah,
his.
that was probably his most famous bit.
I bet he used it frequently when there's no recording of it. It was probably he's doing
Spanish
that.
Fly thing?
Yeah, he was doing that all
that's
across the country.
That's like his most famous bit.
So my question is, like, Cosby's a pretty clean guy. Like, if Jim Gaffigan were doing a bit like about knocking women out and having sex with them, that would
crazy.
stand out to me.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I don't understand how that.
It was a different time,
didn't get
I
anyone's
guess.
Attention, I guess.
But it was a weird time where it's so weird. Cosby's the most fucked up person who ever lived. He's so fucked up. So you don't like it, huh, Steve?
No, I guess maybe I need to listen further in. We were listening to it driving either away from or to Madawaska, and the first one with the Andrea Constand thing, because I've read the depositions, so it was like
That's true.
This is kind of old hat.
There is some of that.
And like
Steve hears Andrea Constand, he's like, ugh, whatever. I've heard this before.
And you hear them. You hear them like. I guess it does a good job of conveying the enormity of his crimes against women, because there's that one part where it's like, it's cutting up every second. There's a different woman testifying or saying Bill Cosby's name or something like that. So I like that element of it, but
what I find
was a little boring for me.
What I find is how much. Well, one thing I had forgotten about was how much people knew in like 05 and 06. It was public.
Yeah.
This idea that like the Tom Warner's like, I'm glad Hannibal Buress did it. I'm glad he brought attention to it. But this was, these victims were on the Today Show. They were in People Magazine. And you say People Magazine now, no big deal. But even by 05 and the internet, People Magazine was still huge. They were doing interviews in New York Times and USA Today. And they were like 14 women ready to testify in the Constand thing.
Yeah.
And Tom Warner and Mike O'Malley and NBC were ready to bring this guy back in 2014, and they claimed they didn't know anything. Well, if they didn't know anything, that is horrendous producing and like really derelict in duty. But I don't believe they didn't know anything. I think Tom Warner knew a lot.
So the other thing with that I thought of that I wanted to ask you is, when you look at like Tiger Woods and how much shit Tiger Woods got for being a family man who was actually cheating on his wife,
right?
Why wasn't if you think Cosby's innocent, okay, take that out of it. Why didn't he get any shit for just at least cheating on his wife?
Because I think part of it's a good question, because it wasn't a big deal. It literally was like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
He just continued to be America's dad. Like nothing now. I think, it's pre-social media real explosion.
I guess, but when I heard those clips, I was like, holy shit, it was out there.
Oh, no question. There's no Twitter. There's even really no Facebook. Not really at that point.
No.
Like it was
MySpace was all.
Yeah, and like Tiger's was like a bunch of kind of like hot girls, and it was every day. And Tiger Woods in 2009 was a bigger figure than Cosby was in 05. His private, if this had been in 85, in 85 would have been swept away.
Definitely. It was easier. I mean, like
completely. Well, he was doing it.
So much easier to sweep stuff
I'm
away.
telling you, I think this guy raped 5,000 women.
Jesus.
Think about it.
Access,
he did it all the time. Like whatever number you want.
Traveling from city to city. He always had a new
he's always
field to
prey on.
on.
Same game. You jam drinks down their throats and call their parents. Fucking psychopath.
So what exactly was Werner's relationship with Cosby?
He was the executive producer of The Cosby Show.
Okay, so this would be like you admit to drugging and raping a woman in a deposition, and I don't know about it.
Well, you're not my executive producer.
Well,
you're not my executive producer. He was in TV land, like that means he's the boss.
Oh, I see.
It'll be like the producer of television. Producer of television is the most important position in television. That's like a director of a movie.
So Werner's higher than Cosby.
It would be like almost like if the situation is reversed.
Okay, so I admit in a deposition.
No, but if you had been let's just say this. Let's just say, and I don't think this is the case. No, I'm not sure it's not the case. Let's say you drugged women in Madawaska, right, and knocked them out and raped them. I don't think you did that. Like I wouldn't. We stayed in different hotels. We were in different places. I wouldn't know that. But if you were bringing in women all the time to the Kirk Minihane Show studio and checking them out and taking pictures of them and having them audition for stuff, I'd probably know about it. And, if people were talking about it and whispering about it and saying, stay away from this guy, I'd know about it. Like, there's no way Werner didn't know about it. There's no way. I mean, I've told the stories about the Tonight Show. Cosby would be running around in his fucking underwear, and women they'd say, don't go near Bill Cosby. He's here tonight. Women, stay away. It's impossible he didn't know. And if he didn't know, that's in a way just as bad. And keep in mind, and I've done a lot of work on this, trust me, Werner he said it in stories in the 80s, he was broke. The Cosby Show made him a fortune, hundreds of millions of dollars, which I'm sure he used some of that money to help purchase the Boston Red Sox. So what did he know? What didn't he know? I'll keep digging. You know, he hasn't answered my phone calls, but I put a request for comment. I haven't got one. Keep working. You know, you can do that, or you can call supermarkets in Montana. I'm not calling supermarkets. That's not. I would never do that. You never get me to do that. It's not what I do.
I understand. I suspect Tom Werner wouldn't answer my calls either, but
some may say you want to get your own comedic thing. Kirk calls supermarkets, you fuckhead.
What? Okay, this was.
Do you have your own act or what?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry who?
Dale Bear.
Say, I'm sorry, Dale Bear.
I'm very sorry, Dale Bear.
Like, why? Like, Kirk does that. Why are you stealing his bits?
I didn't.
What are you, fucking Dennis Leary?
I thought it was helping a sponsor.
I remember having dinner with Patrice O'Neill. He was telling me that people are stealing his bits. I was like, no shit, motherfucker. You should see the bits that are stolen mine.
Right.
I know what those clubs are like, too. And I was like, yeah, you know Blind Mike? And Patrice O'Neill was like, yeah, he steals Kirk Minihane shit. I was like, fucking A, he does, motherfucker.
Didn't know that.
Fuck that asshole.
No, he knew Patrice O'Neill.
Good friend. Good friend.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, Mitch, too. Good friend.
Mitch Hedberg.
That's right. Fucking A.
Are you dead? Why are all your friends dead?
What are you talking about?
Oh, dead comedians that you know.
I have friends with a lot of comedians.
Oh, okay.
Bill Cosby's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Dale loves Bill Cosby.
Oh, is that the message you want to get out there?
Yes, I love Bill Cosby.
You Dale Bear.
And I'm a fat fuck, too.
Right.
Okay? Fuck you. That's my point.
All right, I get it.
Or Dale's point, I should say.
Right.
But I would recommend the podcast, but it's only once a week. It's like 30 minutes. So it feels like it's wrapping up. I felt like the last one might have been the last one. I was hoping.
Thankfully, that's the kind of podcast that you just pray is short, right?
Well, I want episode 7, exposing Tom Werner. Is that so much that? Yeah. I mean,
the accomplices.
Yes, the accomplice. Well,
maybe to work with these people.
He doesn't rack up that many crimes without accomplices.
Well, that's the thing. Like, who's his
provider? Who's giving him all those drugs?
Maxwell, right? Is that her name?
Ghislaine.
Yeah. Or we've seen the women. The Roger Ailes' assistant, right? Or Weinstein's assistants who knew about this stuff.
The procurer.
Like, we're trying to, it's almost like, not to go back to my recent obsession with Bernie Madoff, but like, I've never believed that nobody else knew that Bernie Madoff was. It just strains, I know he had a couple of guys, but like, it just strains all reality. Bill Cosby was doing this, flying people around the country. People are booking flight, and nobody else has taken any shit for this at all? Nobody has, right?
I don't think so, no.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's even Tom Werner. I'm just saying who's his Maxwell? Because when you listen to Chasing Cosby, there's this person got a flight booked. Well, who's booking those flights for a 17-year-old to fly to the fucking Reno casino for a night of stay? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. But it's only the last few years that Cosby has been it's really been talked about the Cosby accusation, so why is anyone going to dig on anything else? You know what I mean? No one was digging on Cosby for years.
I mean, the other thing is Rufinol and Quaaludes, they're kind of hard to get. You're not just buying those at CVS.
Right. Especially if you're Bill Cosby.
I also don't think Bill Cosby's down on the street
I don't think so
looking for
either.
some sketchy characters and say, hey, you got some lewds, man?
What does he say?
Hey, you got some lewds, man?
That's what he doesn't say.
What was the sound that was played of you that made me laugh yesterday? What was it? Somebody had
Bernie Sanders impression?
Oh, yeah, I like that Bernie Sanders impression.
Oh, I've got 2 bananas and whipped cream in an asshole.
That helps, too. Yes. You have the Bernie Sanders impression?
Yeah, you retweeted it.
See, gets those impressions going.
It was good.
It was funny.
I like that he felt compelled. He's like, well, I have to do my
the crowd wanted
Bernie Sanders impression.
The crowd wanted to hear that.
When we got, when we drove into Madawaska, we put on WCXX.
Yes, as did I.
The first ad we heard was, hello, this is Bernie Sanders.
And really?
I thought they said, and I was like, that's weird. Bernie Sanders paid for an ad up here? What he did say was, this is Bernie Sanders.
Oh.
And it's some
car or something?
shoe store or something.
Oh, I like that.
And they also had a fake Samuel L. Jackson and I believe a fake William Shatner.
Jeez, there's a lot going on up there.
A lot of bits up there.
Well, I'll tell you what. For those couple of days, it was just. Well, I wasn't even there for a couple of days. Just when I was driving, it was just me and FM radio. It was like the old days.
Yes.
I couldn't get anything.
We got when we were like in Madawaska, CXX came in.
No, but I'm saying I couldn't get the podcast going on my.
No
connection.
No, absolutely not.
I got some classic rock channel. I got I got a lot of Canadian channels.
But you also see, you got just driving around, you saw how little 5,000 watts is. Like it came in right in the where we were, and then the second.
Well, that's all I want is to power it downtown every day. People at work, people at Jeff's, people at Rick's.
Yeah,
I'm not giving up on Madawaska yet. We're gonna get that station.
All right. If you believe Richard
Chandler, here from the senior senator from
people is condemning the students who are protesting Ann Coulter's right to speak at Berkeley, University of California, Berkeley. I don't like this. I don't like it, said Sanders. Obviously, sorry, I'll do my Sanders accent. Obviously, N. Coulter's outrageous to my mind, off the wall, but people have a right to give their 2 cents worth, give a speech.
Who are you apologizing to when you say sorry? I'll do my burn. Like who's apologizing? The audience?
Yes, the legion of listeners who are like, you know what? I can believe this, but it's just I'm like not quite there.
Well, they're also looking at the radio like, what's Steve doing? Why is he reading it like this? I don't understand. Who's speaking?
Were you filling in for Howie that day?
Yes.
Jeez, you filled in a lot for him, huh?
I did, yeah.
Who fills in for him now if he's out for a week?
I don't know. His current executive producer, Taylor, maybe Grace. I'm not sure.
I think Taylor interviewed for my producer job.
Yes, he did.
A lot of personality there.
He's a good guy.
A lot of personality. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of personality. Yeah. I think you recommended it, didn't you?
Yeah, he was another producer I knew who was looking for a job.
Probably not a great marriage, right?
He was another producer who was looking for a job.
He seems like a very nice guy. I'm not saying he's probably a very good producer for Howie. This didn't really seem to work that much.
Maybe that shows you how bad Steve wanted the job, that he recommended this guy and Dave Cullinan. Those were his big recommendations.
I can't believe we're going to be working with Cullinan on Sunday. Fucking A. He's going to be sitting there. Think he'll be ready to go?
Yeah, I think he will be.
Well, you know how to do everything? Oh, he's worked in
What
here,
time do we
right?
say?
He's worked in here
10:30?
Yeah. 10:30 you said.
All right.
10:30 Sunday.
All right. Well, that's fine.
I'll circle around with him and see if he wants to pop in here for a refresher course.
When?
Friday after you leave, maybe.
It's calling me. That's fine. Yeah, as long as I'm not here. I wonder always, but yeah, we'll talk about it Sunday. I guess he got in a real shouting match with this guy.
I'm curious about that.
Well, I mean, we all knew that was coming.
I guess. Yeah, that's you're just going for trying to get the attention of the girl.
2 alpha males in a room fighting over a show.
Right, 2 young bucks.
Huge differences of creative opinion.
One guy's been blackballed from the radio business for all his craziness.
2 guys.
Yeah,
really?
2 guys.
Yeah.
Has Colin really been blackballed?
People don't like him.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's true. I knew Colin was have something to do. He's like, I have something to do. Just come and produce the show. Jesus Christ, leave me alone.
We had something to do the night before. It's just a matter of waking up, I guess.
It's 10:30 in the morning. I know I'm different than I'm up there for 6 hours.
Well, he's got to get up and make sure everything's ready in here, I guess.
I mean, how hard is it going to be?
I don't know.
Will he be all right? He'll be
fine.
You sure?
Yes.
Because he's awfully stupid.
If he's not, I can call him on the phone and walk him through everything he needs to do.
Maybe you'll be hiking. We don't want to bother you while you're hiking.
I'll be able to take a phone call.
While we're doing a show. I mean, a lot of shows I've been going for a run and you guys have been doing the show. You ever notice that? When I'm here, the show goes on. We haven't missed any show, but I will say we're going to miss some shows. I think I'm going to the Masters, and I'm going to be away April break. So, I don't think I'm going to be around that much.
No pre-record?
Right. We may do a few, but I'm not sitting there I'm not going to do by Friday. I'm not going to do the 5th. I didn't think that worked that well last summer.
It was a struggle. I think there were some good episodes and one or two bad ones.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the Minifans have to live without it for a couple of days.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not easy out there, but I think that's going to happen. All right, so thanks to Miss Country. Am I missing anything else, Steve?
No, I don't think so.
Mike, anything else you got?
No, not really. Earlier in the show, I might have brought up like Snoop Dogg's apology and that bullshit, but not really.
Yeah, he just had to do it.
Yeah.
He didn't. You think he was sorry? He wasn't.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Do you think he was pressured to do it?
Yes.
The reason
he has advertisers. Of course.
So that's I heard you talk about it last week, and it was kind of like, well, no one's going to go after Snoop Dogg, but they would go after whoever the equivalent is.
I think MSNBC.
The worm actually turned. I was surprised. I do think it helped. Put it this way: if Stephen A. Smith had asked those questions, or which he wouldn't have, I give Gayle King credit. I don't like the way she handled it after. I'm just trying to think of any other male journalist. In Snoop Dogg had attacked the male journalist. I don't think the backlash would have been as strong.
Right. Okay.
And maybe even particularly, a black female journalist, maybe. But I even think a white female journalist would be. He'd take a lot of pressure for that too. I think it's attacking a woman. Over asking somebody about a rapist.
And vaguely threatening.
Well, also that. Yeah. Right. But
I didn't think the threat was very vague.
No. He said he was going to come get her.
Yeah.
And if I was Gayle King, I'd do a video saying, fuck you and your bullshit apology. Like,
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't do that. But I know why. Because.
Well, she can't. There's no upside to that. She wins. She lets it go. Yeah. But she took real shit that first day from people. Even I read some of the comments on Snoop Dogg's apology. A lot of the comments are like, fuck her. I'm like,
yeah, why are you apologizing?
Crazy. You fucking people are crazy.
He threatened her and then said, free Cosby.
Yeah, it's just, So I'm guessing, MSNBC jumped in. I saw CNN jump in. And he has commercials, and I'm sure they threatened to bail.
Yeah.
And
that's the weird thing. that the guy you're pressuring was, a drug dealer and a gangbanger,
potentially murderer.
But but now he wants to keep his, the hot
murder was the case they gave him, right, Steve?
You're damn right.
Exactly.
What else do you have to say? I want to hear some more of that. Come on. No, I want to hear from you. You're a fan
of Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you went to a show.
Went to his concert.
He knows how to drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me hear a little bit. No, from you.
When the pimps try to get at you, drop it like it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Murder was the case they. You don't know that song?
No.
Hey,
I went to a concert. I'm not listening to all of his music all the time.
That's a Snoop Dogg song, right? Murder was the case they gave me?
Yes.
Death Row is a record that pays me?
Yes.
You don't know that lyric?
Very good.
I know that. You went to a Snoop Dogg show?
I went to a Snoop Dogg concert.
I bought that. I had that album.
Like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. That makes sense again.
Yeah.
I went to a Snoop Dogg concert like 10 years ago, and we thought it would be cool to go to another one.
How was that? Not cool?
Mediocre.
Somebody tweeted a picture of you and Snoop Dogg next to each other. You kind of look alike. Did you see that picture?
Really?
Did you see that?
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. They kind of oddly look at the same facial structure.
So this is just my eyes. Who did someone say I looked like yesterday? I'm assuming it was a drug addict or a drunk or something.
I didn't see. Who was it?
You retweet. You said this is incredible, and someone said the resemblance is uncanny.
Oh, you didn't see you didn't watch the video?
I saw I just can't see who's
the
in
video. You didn't see this video?
I know it's me slurring or whatever, but I just can't see.
It's a Dale bear with all the shit around him.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I didn't know what I was looking at.
There's a Dale bear with a bunch of drinks around him, and he's just.
Okay.
It was funny because his head was like slurring around.
That's
slowly.
why I was like, what am I looking at? I didn't understand.
Yes,
okay,
it was very funny. Yeah, I got you. That was funny.
Yeah,
but I think that's his. Well, that's probably not his most famous song, right?
That's the one referenced. I heard someone make the same joke. Well, murder's the case they gave him, so that comes up a lot.
It's a little strange, but anyway, I think there's no question he was forced. Don't you think, Steve?
I think he was persuaded by the business people around him.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
he's got a business manager or something saying, "Hey, Snoop, this is going to fucking kill us."
He also does commercials and stuff.
Yeah. That's what surprised me most.
Just brand endorsements all around.
Well, I got to think those are going to be in some trouble. I mean
he is a business man.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess Gayle King will just let the pitch go by, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's probably not worth it to get into it,
But yeah, I was surprised that the backlash came at Snoop, even though I thought it would.
It is amazing. He attacked a woman for asking a question about a guy who raped somebody, and she took more shit than he did until the tide finally turned.
Yeah.
But you're right. I was surprised it happened, and a bunch of people wrote about it, and it was, that's one of those ones where journalists can actually have a little bit of sway where they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's also a rapper criticizing a journalist for asking a question, and the journalist got more shit.
By far.
That's the world we live in.
Yeah. But also, kind of shame on Gayle King, because she did bury the CBS people at first, and she got a pass for that, which is very strange. So, so that happened as well. All right. Simply Safe, thank you. Smith's Country Cheese, thank you. All the callers today, thank you. Dale Bear, thank you. We've got... So we've got a big, this Smith's Country Cheese announcement tomorrow is big.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, big drawing.
So if you're listening now, we're going to announce that, what time would you say, Steve? Given the time, want to say 9 o'clock?
Well, we'll do it at 9 o'clock in the show, but
yes.
So then people will
want to
learn about it at around 10.
But be ready to answer your phone.
Be ready to answer your phone at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yes.
You're following what I'm saying?
I'm following what you're saying, yes.
Okay.
Have your phone on, ready, not on silent. Get out of your meetings.
Yes, right. By 9 o'clock. Thank you. Yeah, and you can have all the information.
Yes.
And I'm going to pull the name out.
Yes.
Okay, so this is your last day today to enter. Correct? You can do that today.
Yes. You can buy your cheese up until midnight. That's where the cutoff is. They'll send me the list, and we'll set up a drawing.
Cut it up, and
pull it out of the hat.
I will draw it.
Yes.
Actually, Mike should probably pull it out of the hat, and I will announce the name.
Okay.
That way, it's sort of I can't. I will not. You will not see anything.
Yes, exactly.
So there's no favoritism. Steve's worried about favoritism, right?
I was worried about accusations of favoritism. I know that I am impartial as can be, but I was worried about the accusations, yes.
Okay. Well, this is 2 tickets for somebody for the show.
It's huge.
Hopefully it's for somebody who hasn't got any tickets yet. We'll see.
I saw a ticket posted on some scalper website late last night for over $1,000.
I saw that. I did. Yeah.
It's a huge value here.
I mean, I could tell somebody not to buy that. If they want to get it, if they want to spend $1,000, great. I think you're fucking insane. I mean, just take your time. As I said to everybody yesterday, relax. We'll get you a good deal. Did Colin Name wind up getting tickets?
I don't think he did. I know he didn't get it for the first show.
Is he going to...
Let's save the exclusive for Sunday. Calm down.
Yeah, really. Is he going to help produce the show or no? Or are you going to have Matt do it?
I haven't talked with Dave about bringing him in.
We talked about Matt, right?
Yes, we have talked about Matt.
But Matt's going to be performing in the show.
Yeah, that's why I figured it makes sense to have him also doing some other
shot
roles.
on Colin Name by Steve. Oof, it's going to hurt Colin Name. It's going to hurt Colin Name. He wants to be part of it.
Well, I was thinking if we have him have him be responsible for the video element.
Oh God,
because
he did a good job with the tennis.
Exactly. So,
which feels like 50 years ago.
It does.
It's like 50 things ago, that fucking tennis thing. All right, we'll be back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.